welcome to another episode of Rock, Paper, Critical Failure. I am SniperGuy, your game master this evening. I am joined by TheKoolEagle.
Hi.
Tynanator.
Hey.
Sarksus.
Hello.
Waffles.
Hey.
And Sandwich.
That's me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another riveting episode of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. When last we left off, as you just saw, 4 of our intrepid heroes were headed off to the park in the upper city, where Hermes had stashed a head in a tree, hoping to retrieve his payment, his bounty, for the killing of one Mortlock Van Thamper. However,
He's
they
never
didn't
gonna get it.
actually kill Mortlock Van Thamper, so we'll find out. And then our good friend Sin headed off to collect his mechanical owlbear. And then you guys are planning, I believe, on meeting at the titular Baldur's Gate here in Baldur's Gate, which is the main gate that allows commoners to head to and from the upper city and the lower city. You are accompanied by one Rhea Mantlemorn you met last session. So let's just go ahead and assume that, Sin, you have picked up your owlbear companion. No muss, no fuss. No one's really... People have seen odder things in the town of Baldur's Gate than an armored person being followed by an armored contraption.
I mean, so the other reason why I wanted to go back to get the bear was I wanted to donate the plans to the temple.
Oh, okay.
Since they asked if I could, give them something in return for them letting me use the workshop.
Definitely. They do have a spot for that. There is a priest, like a clerical priest of Gond, whose whole thing is to manage their patent office kind of thing, and check out designs and check in designs and give people a catalog. And so they walk you through the process of donating. And as a as recompense for it, because you were able to give them the designs and things for this, they have given you a little token that will allow you to come in and get a private room for that building anytime you wish.
Great. Very good.
All right. So the crew meets up at
Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club is what we're going to go with?
No.
I think it's got to be Breakfast Club until we come up with something better.
I think it's got to be Hermes, Percival, Dahlia, Sen, and Urist.
Club.
This loose collection of people
now.
I don't like.
Club. Like a law firm name?
No.
Oh.
None of you are members of law firms except for me.
They could be your secretary. Well, they wouldn't have their names on the building, I guess.
I would like
we're
to
not
give
even
the
being
lady a health potion since none of these idiots decided to do that last time.
I was offering to heal her, but she said she was good. So
No, she didn't ever say she was good.
she
She
was like, it's
said-
just a scratch. I'm good. That's
She
literally.
said, I don't want to show you it in this public place.
Yes,
That's
I
good
thought
enough for
that
me.
might
That
be
means she's
distracting if we did that in a restaurant.
I mean,
Great.
she's fine.
I
She's-
gave her a healing potion.
And that she's walking straight now. She's doing fine, and she thanks you profusely. That's very good. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Saying if you're too embarrassed to show me your wound, you must not need help that much.
So where? Oh,
What a great cleric.
she kind of side eyes you and says, "So where are we going?"
We're going to a park.
Did I tell
Okay.
you? Yeah, I did. Yep, we're going to a park.
And then we're going to help. We're going to track down Thavius. Yes.
That's
God,
the plan.
hoping,
Or
You're
Mr.
willing.
Play Toss the Hammer with me in the park. I love to play Toss the Hammer.
I'm not familiar with that. Is that a training exercise?
No, I just throw my hammer and you gotta catch it. And then you throw it back and I catch it. And it's a lot of fun.
That seems like a training exercise. I'm up for it.
Oh, good. Anybody else? Anybody?
your hammer
Hermes,
is taller
you're
than I
looking
am.
You're looking a little skinny there in the arms.
Which
Might
is
help.
precisely why I will not attempt to catch your hammer.
Okay, I guess.
Sorry.
What are we doing again? I forget.
Go to a park.
I got a bad headache.
Are you okay?
I'll be okay in a little bit. Once the bacon really hits the gut.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
You put it that way, it sounds so much worse.
Hmm.
Oh. my god.
So, when you approach, you've all met back up. So Sen approaches with a small, little mechanical creature.
Okay, can you please describe this creature? I don't know how to picture this thing.
So, do you know what? Have you seen an owlbear before?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. So you're asking in character.
Of course, you've
No, no,
seen
no,
an
no.
owlbear.
No, I'm asking out of character for what this
Oh.
thing looks like, so that
Okay.
It's
so
a bear,
okay. Yeah.
it's a
So
ro- it's just like.
but
a little...
instead of a bear
so-
head, owl.
right. So it's as Sniper says, body of a bear, head of an owl. It's made of it's very clearly mechanical. It doesn't look organic at all.
That's what
Yeah, and
Like stainless steel, kind of.
yeah, it's like burnished kind of stainless steel. So I guess it's not so stainless after all. More like steel.
All right.
Stained steel, we call it.
Yeah, stained
It's a
steel.
Baldur's
Yep.
Gate original.
Yep, it's what they had. So yeah, it's just it's about 3 or 4 feet tall.
What?
And yeah, so I guess it's not so small to everybody, but
Compared
same
to a
size as
owl
Percy.
bear, it's very
yeah, no,
small.
it's quite small for an owl bear. So I mean that's basically it. And it walks pretty smoothly. It's not like clockwork where it's shuddering with each step. It's pretty smooth.
But still, like, being an owl bear, it kind of is like rocking back and forth as if a young owl bear would
Yeah.
alongside, but not like making shuddery clanking noises or anything.
Yeah.
What's our new companion's name?
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Did you build that?
Yes, I built it overnight. I had a strike of inspiration
What
and managed to finish it.
what does it do?
It's meant to defend us from enemies.
Oh,
It
very
that's
good.
my
can take a
job.
lot of it can take a lot of punishment,
I'm like
and it
Percy.
doesn't get drunk.
Percy's like inspecting the little robot thing and just kind of looks back at Hermes at that joke. It's like, this is truly a marvelous contraption.
Thank you.
So
Would you like to ride
go
on
the
it?
gate.
so Rhea looks at the rest of you and says, "Okay, so how are we gonna get through the gate?"
I've got a badge.
I'm sorry, you have badges?
Yep.
And she kind of like takes a step back from the group. What kind of badges?
The kind that lets us through the gate. Let's
Open
go.
doors.
Yeah, we're working as deputies of Captain Zaj and the Flaming Fist. This should give us some access.
Says you're working for the Flaming Fist, and she like puts a hand on her sword and takes a step back.
Yeah, that's why we,
conscript-
you know,
we were
we didn't immediately arrest you. So
yeah, we were conscripted.
You're not going to arrest me?
I don't
No.
think we could.
I see no reason to. Our,
Okay.
our goals were to investigate the Cult of the Dead 3 and figure out what's behind their operations in the city. And at this point, we have reason to believe that the cult and your missing Thavius are connected in some way. So I think our goals are aligned here.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine then. You know, I didn't know you were working for them, and I've not had the best experiences so far.
I don't think anyone has ever had very good experiences with the Flaming Fist.
Well,
They're terrible.
I'll stick with you. And she like puts her hood back up and just kind of sticks with the group. And you guys go up and show your badges, and they let your whole group through. And they don't even bother. Once they see like one badge, they're like, okay, group go.
Have
It's
you seen
middle of
Wayne's
the day,
World
lots of
2?
merchants.
Where they
VIP.
have like their
VIP.
VIP.
Yeah, basically that.
Okay, great.
And
I
then
haven't
you
seen any
are
Wayne's World movies. You old bastards.
party on, Tynanator. So you are now in the upper city of Baldur's Gate. and heading toward the park. As mentioned previously, the upper city, much nicer. There are like paved streets here. The city watch is moving around because here in the upper city, there is a city watch that is funded by the nobles. That is not all Flaming Fist up here. Flaming Fist mostly the lower city. And they are, walking around in nice patrols. There are, lords and ladies and nobles walking around in small groups and things. It's just generally like it smells nicer up here. A lot of the scents from the docks haven't made their way up into the upper city. There's little parks and shrubberies and things all over the place. But eventually you arrive at this tiny little nondescript park. There are several trees here, some bushes kind of surrounding it, like on all four corners of the park. There's a little bush thing. There's a small enchanted fountain in the middle with a few benches. And unlike last time, there are some people here. It's sort of the early in the morning. It's like 9-10 o'clock in the morning. It's a nice, beautiful day. There appear to be all four of the benches here are occupied by different people. There is one noblewoman who is wearing this very large, like overwrought dress, holding up a big, like newspaper gazette over her face and clearly reading through that. And other people sitting on the benches, chit-chatting with one another, feeding the birds, that kind of stuff. But there is no one over near the tree where you had stashed the goods, let's say.
Cool. I'll be like, you guys wait here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Urist gets his hammer out and says, "All right, let's throw the hammer." Ah!
What is Hermes' business with that tree?
Did you ask that to Hermes, or did Hermes already walk away?
I walked away.
Yeah,
He likes to talk to trees.
That kind of cleric.
Yeah, I'm a druid kind of cleric.
Mr. Truth
He's
is
a half elf. It's fine.
he's being keeping his intentions here rather close to the vest, but he said he had some sort of connection that might help us track down the Van Thampos, so I'll leave him to it. And then Urist's hammer just like hits the ground right next.
I'm sorry. What was that? 21.
So I assume you threw it at Rhea since she had volunteered to play. So
she's the only one that consented to have a hammer thrown at her.
So with her dexterity, she reaches up and swiftly catches it like by the handle, and then with her very successful strength roll, turns and whips it back toward you up in the air in like one smooth motion.
Okay,
She's worthy.
that's good.
Give me a dex save to catch it, and then a strength save to not fall over when you do.
There you go. There's a
The
22.
wow! Crit dex saves all over.
Ah! Now we're going to get interesting.
We're gonna die in the next dungeon.
Yeah.
Why?
Used
'Cause
up
we're using
all the
our
good
good
rolls.
Give me that strength save.
21.
Beautiful.
Oh my
So
god.
you
You have a
just
plus
catch it
6
and do
strength.
like a little pirouette and then slam it down into the ground.
Giant divot right in the park.
I kind of want to play this game, but I'm afraid that he'll kill me.
So Hermes going over. So the rest of you, where are you? Just over on the side, kind of away from.
Are there any pigeons here? A
There
bench?
are a variety of little songbirds and various birds and things. Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna
Like
feed
Percy.
Okay.
them, and I don't care what Percy thinks.
I would. He encourages it. It's fine.
I'm going to find a stick and throw it so that my owlbear can go get it.
Okay. But it waddles over, going for
I also want to keep an eye on Hermes though, as I'm like feeding these birds.
Yeah, I'm in no way, shape, or form attempting to like.
No,
stealth
I'm
from
just
debris.
mostly that you don't become attacked or
Yeah, I
ambushed
appreciate
or something.
That's actually, yeah. I was gonna see if Percy could kind of discreetly roam the park, but keep an eye on what Hermes is doing. Because he's acting weird.
Not acting that weird.
A
I'm
little
answering all the
weird.
questions that are asked of me.
He told us what he was doing, and then he did it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check out that tree, and then I walked over to the tree.
Okay.
You didn't say what do you have to do with the tree?
I mean, Sen did, but
Yeah,
I was
you
gone.
were there now.
yeah, you were 2
Yeah, it was-
feet away. It was like 1 second after you left. You're like, what? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. What? Bye.
Sorry, what?
No, I
Bye.
was asking the group. I thought that Hermes would be gone already.
All right, let me bring you guys over to the park.
Oh wow, it's the park.
And then you
Dark
guys
park.
tell me where you guys
This
are.
is a
Hermes,
sad park.
this is
Well, I'm by the tree.
It's really
the
small.
tree.
I'm
Okay, now it's clear.
huge.
That looks bigger.
And then I've made you an owl bear, Sin. You got to
Oh,
give me,
sweet.
tell me the stats on it so I can
Oh,
set
yeah.
those appropriately.
Yeah, I'll do that while everybody else is doing things. I'm just
I
playing
guess-
with my Alba.
Who did I miss?
that
I missed. There we go.
Owlbear Bear replaced
And
Percy.
Percy, you are at low health, so you should probably fix that too. Get this on screen.
Full health.
This is, you know, this isn't a square, right?
What?
It's a weird shaped park. It's okay. Looks great. Or is that our just like our lighting? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
What? Oh no, there's different, like there's some flowers growing. There's some weird flower beds just assorted all over the place, and there's some rocks and little mushrooms here and there. It's a not the best kept park, but like the grass is mowed and everything.
It's kind of park where you might drop off a disembodied head. What?
So
Who said that?
Did you? s-
all right, so Hermes, you reach in, you look into the tree, and in the tree, you can see that there is no longer a head. There is a sack that looks like it has stuff in it.
I'll grab it.
Okay, it's got a good heft to it.
Does it have a jingle to it, or is it like there's another head in the bag?
Does not have a jingle to it.
Ah, whatever. I don't really expect to get anything. I'll open it.
You open it, and for a moment, looking inside, you don't see anything there.
Oh, great. I'm gonna get face hugged by an imp.
And then,
You get face hugged by an imp.
does an 18 beat your armor class?
Yeah, it ties.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't select my token. I rolled a 14.
That's gonna be 4. Hermes, you only have 14 health. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
At level 3?
Interesting.
Yep.
Yep.
He's been taking average, right?
Well,
Nope.
you take 13 damage
Okay.
from the imp that is revealed in this bag stinging you.
Cool.
And then, as this happens, and you sort of like drop the bag and make a little bit of a commotion here. Behind you, the people sitting at the benches stand up and remove their cloaks.
I
And-
didn't see any people at the benches.
I told you there
We
were
were told there
people
were
at the
people here.
benches.
I stand by saying I did not see any people at the benches.
They lured you in with the burbs.
So 3 of them like rip off nobleman clothing and are wearing like black leather armor underneath and are carrying now long knives. And one of them is oddly familiar to you, Hermes, looking over. You see that this woman who was wearing like the big frilly dress with the newspaper just throws it down on the
fireball
ground
lady.
and rips the thing off, rips the big dress off and throws it on the ground and is wearing like plate mail underneath. And she stands up and says, "Ah, Hermes,
Is Rhea on the map?
finally." I'm sorry?
Is Rhea on the map?
Oh, yeah, and she should be.
Sorry.
I'll fix
Yeah,
that.
honestly, she should be like somewhere over here because we're playing hammer throw with her.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Let me grab
She says,
her.
"Ah, Hermes."
Says, "Ah, Hermes, it's been a long time. Are you prepared to die?" And you
Every day.
recognize this woman as your main rival. Every time, because as you have mentioned before, you haven't lost many court cases, but the few court cases you have lost have mostly been due to this woman. Her name is
Cheating.
Lucretia Bilber, and she
Her name.
has pretty much has like done the prosecution, and you are relatively certain that she has cheated a lot of the time, but you've never been able to prove it.
Hermes, you seem to have a lot of people you hate in the investigation and lawyer fields.
I'm a lawyer. Anyway, I'd be like, yeah, I live in Baldur's Gate, dumbass. I'm ready to die every day. What kind of stupid fucking question is that?
But no longer will you vex me in court.
Okay, I mean... Okay. Kind of... Okay. I'm
Friends
just
of
gonna-
yours, Mr. Truth?
Do we seem like friends?
No? No?
Well,
This is going great, guys.
Are we fighting, like, do I hit the lady, or what are we doing?
please. By all means.
Oh, okay.
Give
Just
me.
play
Well, we
hammer
just
throw
saw
with
one
her.
of them attack, or, well, not one of them, I guess the imp.
Play hammer throw with her.
Percival,
Uh-huh.
it is your turn.
They don't get a surprise.
No,
Dahlia,
the,
shush.
the imp got a surprise round. That's
I
pretty
was just
good.
Homework?
asking.
Didn't we have homework? Teacher,
Oh.
forgot to assign homework?
I would like to save my turn for after Urist goes. Just because I want to know where he's going. Well, that doesn't make sense for our new friend to go first. I'll go help Hermes with the imp.
I think you should help Dahlia, but that's fine.
The imp is like latched onto Hermes and like has a tail
it's,
that's
like,
like
on-
dripping poison, and is just trying desperately to stab him now.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
You're not fine. I
You
can't.
don't know that. Roll a medicine check, boy.
You have one health.
Do not roll a medicine check.
You don't know that.
I cannot seem to move into this square next to the imp.
That's odd.
Thank you. All right.
Oh,
Dungeons and Dragons time. All right, here comes the dungeon. Ooh, that's a 7. That's a
How you have
miss.
your talents named the Dungeons and Dragons.
The quarterstaff is called Dungeons, and the talons are
That's-
dragons.
Yikes.
it's a
13?
good name. A 13 towards the imp will hit it.
Mhm. Okay, great. For 6 slashing damage.
All
Now-
right.
How's
Does
the imp
Hermes
look?
take any damage while it's latched onto his face and you are clawing at it?
No, he does not. So you slash at it, and you can tell that, like, even though it's like a small little thing, it is hard. Like, it's got this tough skin that seems to like catch on your claws as you slash through it. So you do some damage, but not as much as you thought.
And then, do I want to use Flurry of Blows here?
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, then.
All right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend a key to do Flurry of Blows, so I get a second unarmed strike, and then my new 3rd level thing. When I use Flurry of Blows, I gain the benefit of the disengage action.
Cool.
So
Excellent.
I can run away and let him hit you again. I guess I shouldn't do that, but let me take my second attack. Bad roll so far. That's an 11 against AC.
An 11, I do not believe hits. No.
I wouldn't think so. Okay. I guess I'll stay there so Hermes doesn't die. Okay, I'm done.
I'm not gonna die.
You might.
And
You
if
have
I
one health.
do, it's because
one
I have
health.
14 HP. And shit happens.
I know.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, Percy wouldn't,
All right, so
wouldn't just leave you there.
So
That
yeah,
makes sense.
Rhea draws her sword and says, "Unhand him, fiend!" and charges over here and tries to stab at it with her long sword.
Get him, Rhea.
And actually, and she's two-handing it. She's going hard.
Oh.
That's what I was picturing.
Okay, and she cuts it down off of Hermes' face, and like slices it in twain, and it kind of goes like, and then like bursts into a little gout of flame that just quickly cinders away into nothing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Thanks.
say they burst into a gout of money.
Or
It
blood.
turned into 1,000 gold.
And that's how he pays his people.
Yep.
This
If you
wasn't
can
an
defeat my
attack
pet,
at all.
you'll get your pay.
This is just a different assassination group. Like, that wasn't even part of it.
Yeah.
It is
Related.
Urist's turn.
Ah, more people to play hammer throw with. Very good. Let's begin. Urist.
Now, Urist, as
picks
soon
up
as you walk to
Yeah.
where you've walked, you've approached, so you're right between these two people. You feel this prickly sensation come over you as you get close to the hooded one down there.
Ugh.
Is it
Okay.
one that he recognizes?
I don't know.
Perhaps
Were you in the
from-
one previously? Because it's the exact same thing. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, a tough boy. No worries. And I get real angry, and actually, like, some dog fur like kind of comes and like sprouts on my arms a little bit and falls off, and
Oh.
I'm raging.
Okay. And then you feel that sort of prickly sensation because I believe you
Yeah. There
have
we go.
resistance,
That's
right?
better.
Yeah, it shrugs away from that. You no longer feel it. Now you just feel the anger.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna smash the one that made me feel not so good though. That seems like a good idea.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing my warhammer at him.
Which one was it with the aura? The unique looking one?
No, it's the not unique looking one. A 22
Oh.
definitely hits.
sure?
And then I also have rage damage. Why are you not rolling? There it goes. So 8 damage.
All right. Still standing, but like there is a crunch as you slam into this person's armor, and like clearly you have cracked some ribs. They
You
are.
were supposed to catch it.
There's a little bit of like blood coming out from under the hood. Hermes.
Cool. Let me see the range of this, I guess. Is that within 30 feet, or do I need to move 5 feet?
That's
Particle
within 30 feet. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to attempt to cast Suggestion on Lucretia. Make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw. She'll probably pass. My DC's not that high,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
She
Yeah,
rolled a
she failed.
5, so she failed.
Okay, so from what I understand, I can suggest a course of activity and influence a creature I can see within range that can hear and understand me. If they can't be charmed, they're immune to the effect. It has to be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. I'm going to say, Lucretia, would you kindly go home?
All right then. Let's see. Imagine this is a.
I was going to ask her to kill herself and her friends, because to me that doesn't sound reasonable.
That's not reasonable. No.
But asking her to go home seems plenty reasonable. Within the realm of...
This is a concentration
Oh,
spell.
wait a second. Sorry. Fuck, I'm bad at this. I'm going to ask her to call the city guard. Can you go grab some watchmen and bring them back here? That seems way better, right? Yeah, that seems better.
Is that for sure what you want to do?
That's 100% what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm going to be like, fetch some city watchmen and bring them back here, please.
Okay, so she, yeah, all right. So you've done this. It's not her turn yet, but
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word. As a second level spell? I'm going to cast it as a second level spell. Yeah, I'm going to cast it as a second level spell. And I'm going to heal myself for 2d4. Plus 5. Not plus 5.
very good. Plus some number.
Plus, I think, like, 3.
All right, that it?
I'm not standing next to anything, right? That will hurt me?
No,
Cool,
Doesn't
I'm
look
done.
like it.
it is an enemy's turn. So
Maybe in a minute.
they are going to rush right at you, Hermes.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
And then out
Complaining
You're
comes
about
probably told to kill me.
out
That's
comes the
probably
long
why
knife.
they're coming for
A
me.
14, I don't believe will hit you.
I'm going to deflect it with my shield.
Excellent.
Really lackadaisically, like, come on, man, just leave me alone.
Lucretia, looks up and says, "You just wait, Hermes. I'm gonna go get the watch, and then you'll see." And then turns to leave.
Don't. Oh, I'm gonna be like,
Dude,
Urist, don't hit her. Urist,
I'm
don't
like,
hit
I
her.
got my hammer up, I'm about to like hit him in the back of the head.
I was gonna
But-
ask.
but
does
Urist, don't hit her. She's
that
fine.
break?
I need to hit things.
If my allies attack them, then yeah, it breaks the spell.
That's very funny.
And she dashes away out of the park.
Whoa.
That's good.
We win.
All right. It is now the one that Urist punched. That one is gonna sort of circle a little bit here and go for the knife. A 12, I don't think hits Urist.
You need to try harder.
Sin.
Urist, do you require assistance?
No, no. He requires assistance.
Yeah, these guys really suck, Sid. You can probably
Very well. I will take the other one.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
exactly.
I'm going to attack this other hooded guy
Okay.
with my light crossbow.
Nice. Does your owlbear share your turn?
It goes right after me.
Okay, cool.
Neat.
A 20.
20 hits.
Nice.
6 piercing damage.
This bolt flies out, hits him in the shoulder. He clutches it, and kind of recoils a little bit.
Am I prickly?
Pulls it out and swears. Yes, you are, Hermes.
God damn. That's rough.
All right, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to tell my owlbear. How do we want to do this? Because technically, I use my bonus action to tell him what to do on his turn, but his turn is right after mine. So should I just say, like, just weave that into his turn?
I would say, because you
So
can't
it's-
use your bonus action when it... Well, you can use your bonus action when it's not your turn. Because you can use it as like a reaction. So this is sort of
Yeah.
you
Well, I
doing
guess what I'm
that.
saying is it seems more complicated to say, on your turn, owlbear, do this, and then have it. And
Yeah,
then
no,
have
just
be
do
his
it on
turn, and
his
then-
turn. Yeah, that's...
You could just
okay.
tell it what to do.
Yeah, I feel
RP
like that'd be a
trumps
lot
it.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a lot smoother and the outcome is the same. All right, so on his turn, I'm going to have him move. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes, it can move. Oh, I can move it. Okay. It's going to move to this guy, and I'm going to have it use its what attack is this called? Cripes. Hold on a second. Force empowered rend. Melee weapon attack +4 to hit. So I don't know if I don't have a thing
Just
set up in D.
Roll a
So I'm just gonna
d20 and
roll
let's see what happens.
Yeah.
When in doubt, roll the
Plus
d20
4.
and then we can figure it out if it's close.
A 13.
A 13 hits.
Okay, and it is 1d8 plus 2 force damage. What did I just do? Oh. 1d8 plus 2. 6.
So your little owlbear thing just like charges forward, leaps on the dude who just falls over going, ah! And then it just blood comes up as this thing tears into it, and he dies.
Oh, that was easy.
Excellent. Great
Dahlia.
first kill, Owlberry.
Owlberry.
Actually, his name's Barry.
Barry Owlow.
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
go over here, and then I'm going to use I'm gonna use twin spell, and I'm going to do Tides of Chaos, and I'm going to use Firebolt.
All right. To both night blades, I assume.
Yes.
They're night blades.
Wow.
Ah,
Yes.
now we
Spoiler alert.
know. Yep. You're finished
Uh,
now, Sniper Guy.
Right now, they're
Yeah.
morning blades because it's like
Hmm.
10 o'clock in the morning.
20.
20 hits.
Okay. So I hit the one by Hermes for 1.
Great.
Ah,
I'm
Nice
doing
shot,
my
Dahlia.
part.
You're kind of like,
And
ow! What the?
then-
Ow!
and then.
I feel like I am 1/14
Oh, wait.
closer to death. Jeez.
Oh, that was damage, not attack. Okay. And then I hit the other one. Do you want me to roll attack
I don't
again?
know how twin spell works, so we'll look it up. But let's just assume it hit both of them this time.
For 8.
That's roll to hit. Give me damage.
Oh, whoops. 5.
Okay. Either way, he is immolated. His robe catches fire, and in an attempt to put it out, he kind of stumbles backwards and falls smoldering to the grass.
And then I need to roll d20? Or
Not yet, no, because you just Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
Percival, it is your turn.
Only one left?
Only one left. Except for Lucretia,
Okay.
who had,
Surely
like,
we can-
speeches planned.
Yeah.
This is how it
well,
always goes. Lucretia, like every other
Oh,
weekend, trying to
well.
murder Hermes.
I hope she, she comes back and
just like,
gives us...
This
gonna
time
go
it's
to
not a
hell.
dark alley. This time it's a park in the morning. Leave me alone, you bitch.
Incredible.
A 23 with the two-handed
23
quarterstaff.
will hit.
4 bludgeoning damage.
All right, there's a good sounding thunk as you whap him with the quarterstaff, but still alive.
All right, we'll see about that. Unarmed strike. 23.
There's a dragon.
It's a
4,
hit.
7 slashing damage.
And there's a gout of blood as your claws rake into that robe, and he falls gasping and dies.
All right.
You did it, team. It is
Hooray.
quiet in the park now. There is no sound as the bodies fall, the little bit of fire molders, except for the trickling of the fountain. You aren't sure how far away the guards are, but you don't hear anybody coming.
Is
All right.
there anything else in the bag?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
what was the question?
Is there anything else in the bag?
Nope, it was empty.
Damn, I
other
wonder
than
how long that imp was in that bag.
Yeah.
Like a day? Just chilling? Poor fucker. I'll look over at Rhea and be like, hey, thanks. Anyway, guys, my lead's kaput.
That was your lead?
Bag.
What did you expect to find in that bag?
What do you
Great.
think I expect to
So
find?
let's go check out where that dude went.
What dude?
Thirstwell or whatever. We gotta figure out where the leader of our town went.
He says, yes, I saw, like I said, I didn't see it. There's a rumor that Thavius was seen in the in the company of 4 of the Van Thamper guards. Like I said, I know that one of them is apparently a lender, or there's the manor. There's 2 different people we could go talk to.
What's the name of the Van Thamper that I had to deal with?
Thirstwell.
Oh,
Who
okay.
you
I'm like,
believe.
yeah, let's go talk to Thirstwell, I guess. I've got business with him.
I whisper to you very softly. I'm sorry. You want to go talk to the man who just tried to kill you?
Of course I do. It's Baldur's Gate. He can't, kill me to my face. That's not
Oh.
how this works. We're in the upper city.
I mean,
Oh,
He's got to send little imps to try and kill me and shit. Also, God, I hope Lucretia doesn't, remember any of this, but she definitely will, because that's not how the
He
spell works.
definitely
Yeah.
will.
that's not how suggestion works.
But it's okay, because now, she was with a group of people that attempted to murder me. Also, hiding behind the newspaper. Man, I should have fucking checked that. That's a classic. Damn.
Okay,
How did you not
so
check that, Percy? I'm gonna look at Percy and be like, hiding behind a newspaper? You fell for that, Mr. Detective?
I'm not familiar with this Lucretia friend of yours. I had no reason to suspect.
Yeah, okay.
Now, was this all one incident, or is that a separate issue that you have with her?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I actually have no idea, but I'm gonna assume that it was all together because they waited till I opened the bag to attack me. But at the same time, she could have just been like, "Oh shit, he's almost dead. This is my chance." I don't know.
Did
she was
this
waiting at the
Lucretia?
bar.
Yeah. Did she have any previous connection to the Van Thampa family
Does
that
she
you
have any
know of?
business connection to the Van Tamper family that I know? Well, I know that she likes to grease the palms of nobles to win her cases, or vice versa.
You have never found proof of that fact, but you are fairly
I'm saying that
confident that there has been bribery involved and that she has like fabricated evidence before. Because you're thorough when you do your court cases. You maybe aren't the most scrupulous of people, but you operate under the law and you
That's
are
true.
thorough. So you have always been suspicious that like evidence that she has produced has not been legitimate, but have had a hard time proving it.
Mm.
But you don't know of any prior connection that she would have
Yeah.
had to the Van Thampers.
I'll relay all of that in Hermes fashion, so I'll cut out like 25% of it just for
Mhm.
the sake of time.
Got it.
Yeah, the sake of time.
I'll cut out the I think parts of that and just state it as fact.
Hmm.
'Cause it might as well be.
Well, it
Or-
certainly does seem connected.
Potentially. I mean, there's a lot of noble families in Boulder's Gate.
How many of them secretly working with death cults?
So, if you didn't notice, one of the terms in your sentence there were secretly, so I couldn't tell you how many of them are working with death cults.
He's got you
Wouldn't
there,
it
Percy.
wouldn't it be prudent to go after the money lender first?
What part of town did the guards were they spotted taking?
So
Oh, that's a good question.
I will say we should probably leave the scene because normally after a slaughter, the city watch is not too happy about
Yeah, let's leave.
having
We have badges,
people around.
Yeah, we do have badges.
but I would
mean-
like my question answered.
What
Oh,
was
you're
your
asking
question?
Ray, I assume?
Let's
Yes.
do a walk and talk.
Okay, first
As
of all,
we leave.
as you guys are leaving, what direction are you heading?
I want to know which direction the guards were spotted taking.
She says, as the rumor says that they were spotted just going through the Baldur's Gate.
Which direction?
Boulder's
Towards
Gate.
High, or that's between High and the Upper and Lower City?
Yes, there are 3 gates that
The
traverse.
one we just went through, right?
Yeah, you guys just
So,
went through there.
which direction though?
From Lower City to the Upper City.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's all
Well-
I know. But if they were Van Thamper guards, it stands to reason that we should talk to the Van Thampers. But you've already spoken to one?
I spoke to them via proxy.
We also
Via
had an
surrogate.
encounter. We had an encounter with
Nah.
Mortlock Van Thampa, but he did not seem to be on good terms with the rest of his family.
He was the big dumb.
Well, so do you think that they're evil, or do you think
Oh,
Fabius is
absolutely.
in danger?
Oh, absolutely.
Undoubtedly.
Well,
I
then,
think he's dead.
I'd be surprised if he's alive.
Wow.
well, we can't lose hope like that. We have to go try and save him.
Okay.
Yes.
Agreed. I'm just questioning if our best course of action is to just march straight into their villa.
I mean, that's the way I would do it.
All right,
That
that's
is the way
one
Urist
vote.
would do it. So I've got an idea. How about Urist marches in the front, and then we like sneak around for like the 15 seconds it takes for him to die, and try and find some stuff.
Ray,
don't-
what can you tell?
I
you
don't
tell us
think that
anything about
seems. I
Can you
don't
tell
think
us
that seems like a
anything
good diversionary tactic. That's sacrificing one man for
I
very
bet I
little
can last
benefit.
at least 30 seconds.
I was gonna say Urist would have the time of his life.
Start gambling.
Well, if he's
on how long
volunteering-
Urist lasts. Ms. Mantelmore, can you tell us anything about this money lender?
Oh, I've heard that he's kind of slimy, but that he does lend money out to people, and he works out of a boat. That's like a boat tavern down in the Lower City.
Oh, a tavern. I could go for a brew. Yeah, that sounds
Do you have a
good.
name?
His name is Amric.
Hey, Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember if she knew his name last session or not. I think she might not have,
I don't
but
think
she
I
does.
asked. I don't think I asked. Honestly,
I have
Continuity
notes.
errors.
I don't think we asked. Or maybe we did.
Doesn't
That's-
really
Amric,
matter.
That's the favorite son. Mortlock said that.
Oh, really? He doesn't sound like a nice. Well, none of them do so far.
More like
I mean,
was
that just
okay.
means he's the biggest piece of dog.
All he did was send out murder squads into the city. Otherwise, he was fine.
That's a bad thing. That's a very
Oh,
bad thing.
absolutely.
We never had that in El Terrell. No murder squads there.
Sounds like a
I
terrible
would just
city.
like to say that many thought that your squad was the murder squad of El Terrell.
What?
Oh shit.
No, the
You guys
Hellriders are
aren't
well
called the
regarded.
Hellriders.
Not by some. I would just like to throw that out there.
Well,
well regarded
not
by
not
each
by the
other.
ruffians, no.
Ahab.
Okay, do you guys want to
So-
go down to these?
It took me a
Oh,
second because I was like, what does
Everyone.
Moby Dick have to? Oh,
Where are we going?
Well, it seems like it might be a good idea for us to get out of the upper city for a little while.
I'm gonna say, yeah.
Why
You
don't-
guys
we
guys
here?
just started walking in a direction.
Why don't we go pay a visit to this favored son?
Wait, but we need to be in the upper city. That's where he was taken.
But they said
Right, but-
Amric was in the lower city.
which means we have more jurisdiction there because we're pseudo Flaming Fist,
And
right?
it might,
We're
Be a good idea
basically Flaming Fist, yeah.
We're basically the
think-
coolest people. in the
which would give us more access in the lower city than the upper city.
world.
Okey
I agree with that
dokey.
logic. That tracks.
Yeah, so just out of character to talk about what we want to do, I think the options are go down back to the lower city to talk to Amric, or go to the villa,
Get killed.
storm the villa. I don't know how that would go.
I do.
Does
Why
anyone
does
else have any?
Why does this have to be out of character?
Yeah,
I
we
don't
should
know,
say this in
just
character.
because sometimes.
Anyway,
I want to hear it. I want to hear from.
Well, I just
They
said
just
I-
like your
I-
accent too
Flume's
much for
voice.
you to ever not
I
use
just-
it.
I just a second ago in character said what Percy said we should do,
Mhm,
and then everyone was like, "Well, wait a minute," but I thought blah blah blah. I
mhm.
don't
here's
know.
my thing. I didn't get my money. I don't care where we go.
Well, let's just go talk to Amaric or whatever.
Okay, cool. Maybe he'll pay his brother's debts or something. I don't know.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I could
Family.
steal his beer. I could do that. That's like that, right?
You
Um,
don't
almost
seem
the
like the
same.
kind of person that would steal another man's brew.
I mean,
But
that's
I guess looks can be deceiving. Yeah.
Well,
whatever.
I was heading toward Amric anyway, so yes, I know where the tavern is, and I can lead us there, and then we can question him about what happened to Thavius.
And then in the back of his head, Hermes remembers his talk with Helm. Hellhelm, and it's like, oh shit. Is everybody okay? Did anybody get hurt? Everybody all right?
I believe you took the brunt of this one, Mr. Truth, but
Yeah, okay.
thank you.
great.
That's incredibly kind of you to express such concern.
I
Yeah, let's
don't
go.
even think any of those assassins even laid a finger on me.
Yeah, I just got pricked by a imp. It happened.
As it does. Let's go.
All right,
Go.
so Rhea leads you all back through the Baldur's Gate, which is a really weird thing to keep saying, and you head
That's
down.
Baldur's Gate.
That's the Baldur's
It's the original gate that the city was. It's like the least ostentation
OG.
of the gates,
the
ostentatious.
titular gate, if you will.
Mhm.
And it is what where the hero Balduran like originally built this city around.
What's his deal?
Did he build it on rock and roll?
He went in. No, he built it on adventuring. He went adventuring and
Ugh.
made a lot of money,
What a
and then
lame
came back
ass.
and gave a lot of his goods and spoils to his friends and family, who invested, and this whole city sprang up.
Was he
It's
nice?
not gone so well.
I don't know.
No
Oh,
adventures are
we
nice.
need to loot these assassins. We're already gone.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
no,
Oh,
no.
you
We
guys
leave
are
everything-
you've long gone at this point.
Yeah.
Hermes, you know better than most that you leave the assassination weapons where they lie.
But those daggers look like they could be worth some sweet coin, and I owe you money, and I'm kind
That's
of
true.
afraid
You
of
do owe me money. I'm glad you haven't forgotten, friend.
Oh, I never will. I don't like owing people.
I won't forget either.
So
Good.
it's been about. It takes you maybe an hour to get down.
One short rest worth of time.
You can't take
Yeah,
a
but
short
we're
rest
walking.
while traveling. You don't even need to take a short rest.
Percival's
my-
just sleepwalking.
I want my one key point back.
So you travel
Ernest will
down.
carry Percy. Works on my head.
Yeah, I have to meditate for 30 minutes to get
Yeah.
a key point back.
So
Yeah, that's probably not a smooth ride.
you travel down to the Low Lantern Tavern. The Low Lantern is located. Hold on, I can show you exactly on the map where it is located. Right there in the lower city. The Low Lantern. It takes you about an hour to get there. It's approaching noonish at this point. But
Time for a
even
drink.
still, as
That's
you
perfect.
as you get there, there's fog coming in. It's still sort of a it's kind of a cloudy day. There's mist here and there. And fog obscures the Low Lantern until you get within about 100 feet of it. It has tall masts and a creaking bulk of a ship that come into view through the fog. The converted ship has rigging, but no sails, and it's anchored to the wharf by thick chains. There's a wooden staircase that climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck, and a lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light through the mist to signify that the tavern is open for business.
Okay, here's my plan. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna be real rough. Urist, if he resists too much, I want you to break those chains and kick his fucking ship out of port.
I can do that.
Sweet.
I don't know if I can actually do that, but I'll try.
But you're confident. Urist
I'm
is
pretty confident. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm confident in Urist.
I'm gonna get a little liquid courage though to make sure I can do it right.
Yeah.
Tap my keg and get a little bit of Urist brow.
So how famous is Percy? Like, if you walk in there, will you be recognized?
I would say no. I'm going to say that Percy is generally like you're an up and coming barrister kind of person. But like the city doesn't know. It's a big city.
I
People
don't know.
you.
I was in the newspapers.
Okay, so I'm gonna take what the DM says as a thing.
What?
Okay, you go in there, look around a little bit. We'll come in after you see what you can find out. You're the investigator here, right?
Sure, but you hold on. You just said you wanted to go in loud.
I'm gonna go in
just
loud with
starts-
Urist.
Uh-huh.
That's separate from you going in quiet and looking around.
Okay.
You're the backup in this situation. You're gonna be in there, and then
Right,
we're gonna
right.
bust in and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you."
And then you're gonna be the guy that's like, Mister, you better listen. They look like they mean business.
You'll be great at this, Percy.
Huh. This plan is very complicated.
Not that complicated at all.
You don't think we should at least get a look around the place before we start?
That's why you're going in first. How many times do I have to explain this to you?
All right. Okay, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, so head on in, guys.
Okay.
So as you come up the stairs, this is the main deck of the ship. There are wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. There is a padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows that acts as a skylight for the deck below. The tavern proper, which is visible through the hatch's glass panes. There are 4 dead seagulls lying on the deck, and there are 2 ravens squawking at you from the crow's nest, which is a 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging.
I fly up to the crow's nest.
Ain't a challenge that.
I have to. Anything up there? Do I have a good look?
I mean, you have a decent view of the harbor, although it's pretty foggy and misty here, so not as good as you might on a sunnier day.
Okay. Why are those ravens squawking at me? Shouldn't they be very friendly?
Just because you're a bird?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, they seem hostile. Like one of them's kind of pecking at one of the dead seagulls.
Gruesome. All right. I head down into the tavern proper.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say? What were the entrances?
Go through the window.
You can go up
through the window.
because you're on the base of the ship right now, and then there's stairs that go up to the back and the front. I think it's the aft castle and the forecastle, which are just parts of the ship.
Okay.
There's nothing up
So
there.
nothing.
It's just more ship.
Okay. I'll head on down. Hey, does Dahlia want to come in too? We're scoping the place out. before our more aggressive friends kick the door in.
Dahlia?
What? What?
Dahlia, would you like to come scope out this tavern with me, with Percy? Before...
Is it like closed?
No, I think it's open.
It's
Oh,
open.
well
It-
then,
it has a
oh,
like open
just-
lantern on.
Okay.
They
They'll
have a
keep a light
contrived
on for you.
plan.
Are these just ravens?
They're dead.
No, the
They're
ravens
dead?
are alive. The ravens are pecking at dead seagulls.
Ominously.
At seagulls?
Yeah, dead ones.
The ravens are pecking at dead birds.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, this is a creepy place for you, huh, Percy?
Not a fan so far. All right, we go downstairs.
Okay. Move you
We're dead.
downstairs.
We
You
did-
die.
We vanished. We've been banished.
It's super dead. It's weird. So as you come downstairs here,
There's another
They've
Uh,
done
Can
a
only
southern
be
accent.
one.
no, there actually is not another Aarakocra. Who
It's
do
one
you
of
who
those
do you
other-
refer to
It's a
behind the bar there? That is a kinku.
Kenku.
There's another
Basically
bird
the same
person.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
a different bird
Wow.
person. This is
Basically the same.
extremely offensive.
I'm inclusive, okay?
So when you walk in,
Mhm.
there is behind the bar right
Oh, dear.
here. This person looks up and says to you in this kind of like obviously rehearsed speech, and says, "Well met. My name is Lorela Thundrith, but folks around here call me the Captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here." And then like sits back down and continues drinking.
Ahoy there,
Who
Captain.
said that?
That would be this person right here at the end of the bar.
This tiefling?
Yes. I think they're a tiefling.
Glowing hands.
All
right. Percy's gonna go up to the bar and order a drink.
Who's playing cards? Or dice, more specifically.
No, she's a human. I don't know why the icon is that, but a middle-aged female human.
That tiefling wizard is a middle-aged female human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Not a tiefling, human.
Fair enough. What
so
does Percy like to drink? I haven't done this character work.
Nectar.
Tonic water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
It's incredibly boring.
A Shirley Temple.
Tonic, vodka
what-
tonic, I don't know.
No, that's
Okay.
a little too crazy
Eagle,
for
that's
him.
what, because that's what
Tonic
Hermes would
water.
order for Percy if he was asked to.
With a lime or something.
Oh, very daring.
With
So
a lime twist.
The kinku like leans down and starts to pour and says, one tonic, yes, one tonic.
Please.
Make it a
Thank you.
double, ha ha ha, and then puts it across to you.
Is this racist? Okay.
It says
Oh, no.
two copper.
Sure. I hand him 3 copper.
Can you
No.
say everything twice? Is that
Thank
like
you,
a thing?
thank you. Yeah, that's a kinku, a thing kinku do.
You didn't answer my question.
No, it's not racist.
No.
Or is there anybody playing dice?
I asked if anyone was playing dice.
Oh,
Very
let's see. Yeah, well, this person down here is not playing dice. They're alone, but they like have dice set up and look like they would be willing to.
Okay, I'll go sit over here.
Anyway,
back to Percy.
okay.
All right. Wow, this is an interesting establishment you have here. Are you the proprietor?
Who are you talking to?
I guess the bartender?
Bartender says, no, captain, and points over at the person
Captain.
who gave the speech.
What was the Do I know that person's name?
They
Captain.
just introduced
They said
themselves.
their name is Lorela. Lorelra.
Lorelia.
Lorelra.
Who came up with the names in this campaign?
Probably Chris Perkins. I don't know.
It's very some of them are very difficult.
Call him up.
Look, they're one of the people. Okay, these two people at this table over here are drow, sitting here,
Oh,
and one
okay,
of them is named Aerith. So,
Oh, well, that's easy.
which
I
I'm
would
having
like
a hard
to
time with. So-
Scope.
Would
yeah,
you
I
like
wanna
me to
s-
stab her in the back?
No,
Not yet.
Why would you?
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. Soon.
I want to scope out the room. Like just give it a scan, see if anything stands out, if anybody looks like a cultist.
Okay, give me a perception check.
I look like a cultist.
All right.
There's a guy in the corner wearing a glowing T-shirt that says "Join the Big Three" or "Dead
Ask,
Three."
yeah. Ask
No, it
me
says
about
the
my
big
cult.
three.
Because that's what they, they think they're the good guys. The Big Three.
No one's the villain in their own story.
That's
I rolled a 14.
All right, a 14. In this room, there are a few people who are drinking. Mostly people are trying to keep to themselves. I believe at this point, Joran and Dahlia are probably engaged in some riveting games of Baldur's Bones. Over there, there's a couple of guards standing around the room, sort of where they can see everything. These dudes. Right
Those are
here.
guards.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like this place, like the vibe you get, especially after Lorelra gave her little speech there, was that this is kind of a seedy tavern. Like there's a crab over there on the ground that's just kind of walking around and nobody seems bothered by
What's
that.
up with this crab?
It's just a crab. There's just a crab there. But like somebody you clock as probably working for the Thieves Guild. And there's some people who are like merchants, some people here who probably have gambling debt and are here trying to like find some shady work or do some shady gambling to make up for it. It's like not the nicest place, but Lorelra gives the vibe that like they're trying to sort of rehabilitate the image here, which is why they have like the cheesy welcome speech. It's like this isn't a seedy bar, it's a themed seedy bar is like the vibe she's trying to get across. So the guards are definitely like, this is not a bar where tomfoolery and like fighting is really like, they won't like that. They will kick you out for getting into that kind of fight stuff. At least on this deck is the vibe you're getting.
And then there's stairs here that go down below.
There are stairs that continue going down to further areas in the tavern. This is the tap room, and then down below there is a lounge.
Why are we here?
one of the Van Thampers owns it. We think.
Are you asking the person you're
Yeah,
gambling
who are
with
you,
right now?
who are you talking to?
Why am I
Dahlia?
here?
No, I'm asking because I was gone and then I came
Also,
back.
Dahlia,
sure.
give me a sleight of hand check with your dice bonus since you're playing dice.
Okay.
And how much money do you want to wager?
10.
Double or nothing.
Okay.
All right, let's see it.
My dice bonus is just advantage.
Get advantage on dice rolls.
What does proficiency mean?
Proficiency means you add +2.
You had your proficiency bonus.
My proficiency bonus doesn't say +2. It just says proficiency.
Your proficiency bonus is +2 at the level you are at.
So do a sleight of hand check, and if it's not check marked, then just check mark it really quick and then roll it.
My check
Just
mark's
roll a
+3.
d20 and we'll add the numbers. It's okay. So you have won
15.
10 more gold.
Hooray.
Excellent.
Damn,
Well done.
we could get
You said-
rich.
You said double or nothing, so I won 20.
What do you mean we?
You both put down 10, and you
and you
got
said
10
double
back.
or nothing, so I got
20 gold
fine.
total.
That's not how it works.
You got extra 10
Whatever.
gold because you kept your 10 gold.
Right.
Whatever.
yeah,
So you
got
won
20.
20.
Okay.
All right.
Whatever.
So what do
Can
you
we go check out the lounge?
Just do another double or nothing so it can all go away.
Why I have way more gold than that. It's fine. Okay. 10 was
Dolly,
nothing.
this is nothing. Yeah.
10 was
Urist, you're
nothing
not
for me.
here. Percival
I know.
and Dahlia, what are you doing?
We're going down
Yeah, check out the lounge.
downstairs. Thank
Okay.
you for the game. I'll be back to take more money.
Jorn's just like weeping into the table right now. Okay.
So,
let
Sen?
me- Guys just
Yes?
hanging out of the dock.
What do you got underneath that helmet?
More helmet.
Can I see?
No.
Wait.
Okay,
you
cool.
have a helmet underneath your helmet?
Extra protection.
My God.
I respect that.
Works
Sorry
very well.
sorry if I bothered you.
You're fine.
I'm not
Anyway,
there.
you guys
But
think we should head on in?
Okay,
been a
so
few
we're
minutes.
going loud, right?
Yeah, you go in first.
All right.
I say with like a
gosh.
shit-eating grin on my face. Like,
Do you
Hermes is
do you
kind of
want
like, yeah, you go in first, buddy.
do you want me like to I've been here before. Do you want me like jump through the
You've
hatch?
been here before.
there's no way he's
That
been here
makes
before if he's
sense.
gonna jump through the hatch.
Like just right through the wooden hat, like I could break it really easily.
I don't know if we want to do any property damage or like,
Oh, you don't want anything that they can pin on us. I get you. I
like,
understand.
What
Right.
exactly are
No
we
tangible
going
evidence,
to be doing
as
once
you
we get
lawyer types
inside?
say.
we're looking for some pretty rich boy.
Yeah. In what manner? How though? Like, are we going to? You say we don't want to do any property damage, but
Reyes says,
just
"Okay,
going
well,
to be-
I'm going in. I'm not waiting out here any longer."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going in.
Now, how did you want me to unanchor this thing? Because it looks like it's pretty attached.
I'm gonna go
Well,
in with Freya
we'll
while
cross
they
that bridge when we
have
come
this
to it.
conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going in.
All right. Everybody's going in.
I'm assuming that. Never mind. I'm not assuming anything. Let's go.
Down in the lounge, can I scope out this area?
Down in the lounge, there's oil lanterns lighting down here. There is another bartender over on the side, but at the end of the bar, way down on the end, you can see that there is a man wearing leather armor, lounging on a like kicked back, lounging, like drinking this weird golden looking like syrupy liquid out of like a tiny little cup, just sort of sipping on it, and like nice candles burn all around, and he is sitting there just feet kicked up, looking like he's the king of the world. Behind him on the couch, there is this like purplish creature kind of crouched on the back of the couch, like fully like monkey crouched, sitting on the back, like looking around and kind of like doing this kind of thing with like spines coming up all over its back. There is the Kinku bartender is just sort of rubbing down the bar as you do, and there is a sleepy-eyed human who might be another bodyguard leaning up, along with two more guards, and there's a guard standing at the base of the stairs here. But the one, he's got red hair and a ponytail, looking a little different from the other guys, leaning up against the bar.
I wonder if that's the guy.
Percy's a lot dumber than he lets on.
That's not Percy, that's me.
I wonder if that's him. The guy that's clearly him.
Based on what? That's your metagaming.
Okay, we gotta work on you guys talking to each other when you're not in the same room.
I don't know what I'm doing. Tynan was just like, you go in there.
Sorry, am I the only one that is... Hermes the only one aware that he summons demons?
This one, I don't think does
Yes.
summon demons.
No,
Like
yeah,
you
it's
saw
not
the
this one.
imp attack me, and you see
That's
some
the-
weird demonic
That's-
thing behind him on the couch?
That's
This
the
is
other
Am-
one.
Yeah, Amric is the other
I
one.
literally don't know
Imp-
anything
imp-
about this guy.
Imps are devils.
Oh my god, shut up.
It matters. It's very
Does it?
specific.
Just
They will
speak
be
different-
very angry if you say the wrong thing.
I go up to him and I say, "Hello."
He looks up and says, "Why, hello there. And who might you be?"
Oh, my name is Dahlia Roux Random.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Random. Would you have a seat?
On the couch you're sitting on, or the couch in front of you?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay, I sit next to him.
Okay. Says, oh, very good, very good. So, are you here for what everyone's here for?
Well, I was here gambling. Is that what everyone's here for?
Well, in a manner of speaking, I don't like to gamble with my loans. But I make sure I get repayment. But before we talk business, let me get you a drink. Would you like anything?
No, what's your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't know who I am, and you're here.
Yeah.
Now that's very interesting. Mostly people don't come to see me unless they know who I am. How did you find out about me?
I saw you across the room and you looked interesting, so I came over to talk to you.
Oh, you're just an explorer.
I am a halfling.
Well, that's fantastic. I insist. Let me get you a beverage. And he motions over to the bar, and the Kinku starts pouring 2 different drinks.
Great. I put it on the table.
They hadn't brought it to you yet. It says,
Well,
so my name is Amric.
and I look over at the bird. And I'm like, and I eye him, and then I eye the dude behind his back.
He just totally is just drinking his cup when you do this and has not noticed this very obvious gesture. But the little spined thing on the back of the couch kind of goes at you.
Oh, okay. Calm down. I'm porcupine. I'm not doing anything. Anyway.
All right, Percy will go upstairs real quick to go out and tell everyone that we found the guy.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, so you pop upstairs, and upstairs, Rhea is engaged in conversation with the bartender, being like, "No, I'm looking for a man who gives loans. His name is Amric. I heard he operates here." And the bartender's looking at her like, "I don't know about this." What's the rest everybody else doing?
Never mind that. Would the rest of you join me down in the lounge? And then on the steps be like, I believe Dahlia has tracked down our quarry. He's down. He's on the next level.
All right, so everybody pops out. I assume you all follow.
Sure. I gotta be honest, guys. I have no idea. Are we just gonna beat this guy up in his own bar?
I don't think so.
I
There's
don't
too
plan
many
on
people.
assaulting a man in his own property. Plan on
All
having
right.
Urist assault a man. in his
So
own
Rhea
property.
leans over to the as you guys are on the stairs and says, "So should I go talk to him? What are we doing?" I'll
Don't
just
worry,
go
I'll
ask
purchase these
him.
first.
And she just starts walking
I'm
that way.
gonna be like, wait. I'll walk up to him.
What?
Am I down here?
Oh, yep,
was I
there
on the
we
wrong
go.
level?
Sorry, I got you.
Okay. I'll walk up to him.
Is he a thirstwell or whatever?
Yes.
Van
Ah.
Thamper.
Van
Oh.
Van Thamper.
Very close.
Yeah. Close.
Whatever.
Thirstwell
Thirst-
is one
is
of the
a
other
Van Thamper.
brothers.
And I
First,
see her.
yeah.
I see Dahlia sitting next to him. Everything.
And I'm kicking my legs because they don't touch the ground.
And I'll do a slight bow, and I'll say Thirstwell Van Thamper, I presume.
Nope.
What? No.
And
Amber.
No.
hold on.
Isn't that who this
Hold
guy
on.
is? I'm sorry.
As
I'm
you
very
walk up,
Amric.
the bartender walks up and sets down the 2 drinks on the table, and then goes, drinks, and sets them down, and then scurries back. And Amric says, "Why, thank you, my good man. Oh, who is this? We have so many new faces today.
That's Hermes.
Oh, you're acquainted. It is a friend of yours.
We're acquainted.
Ah, very good. Adventurers, are you?
I'm
I'm
an
a lawyer.
adventurer. He's a lawyer, yeah.
Oh, a lawyer. A man of the law, are you?
I mean,
Sure.
he's pretty seedy if you ask me, but you know.
I mean, technically, yes. Yeah, sure. I just had. Can I sit?
I suppose the question is, what do you intend to do here, Mr. Lawman?
I just need to ask you some questions about.
This is great, I say to myself.
About.
And I'm sorry, did you call me Thirstwell?
No, I'm confused. I'm sorry. I had to ask you some questions about him.
Oh, very well. I don't know how much I can answer, but
That's completely understandable.
Do you like him?
oh well, he's my brother. We have brotherly quarrels, just like anyone else. That's public knowledge.
I'm going to say, are we among people that you trust here that I could speak openly?
Oh yeah, oh yes, everyone here is my friend. At least I hope so.
Fuck it, I'm putting it all on the table. Are you aware that your brother hired me to kill your brother?
No, I'm aware of nothing of the sort. That doesn't seem like something my brother would do.
That's fine. I was just,
I'm gonna go over here.
you're just gonna get up and walk away? That's
Well, I'm still here. I want to like, I'm confused by this thing.
by the
You go
purple
poke
thing?
it.
I'm
You
not
switch
gonna-
it.
I'm not gonna poke it. I'm gonna like twirl my drink around and look at it like,
Twirl it.
yeah.
Give me a
I'm gonna
nature.
twirl my drink around.
Dahlia, give me a
Okay.
nature check.
A nature check. Okay. I keep.
With an 18 nature, you know that this is a thing called a spined devil. It is a devil,
Not a demon.
not a demon.
It's a
What's the
devil.
difference between devils and demons?
Demons are from
Very little.
We'll
hell,
get
and
into
elves
it.
are from the abyss. I
Nope,
think that's
it's
the
the
difference.
opposite. Devils are from
Doesn't-
hell, demons are from the abyss. They're at war
Whatever.
forever. We'll talk about it later.
Forever.
Oh
Wait.
wait, I speak abyssal. Can I roll a nature check?
What? You're talking to him?
It's
Come
a
on.
devil.
I saw it. I speak infernal too.
Okay.
I also speak infernal,
Hell yeah.
so I'm talking to it.
Okay, you're right. I'm talking to this guy. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I just thought that you might want to know family affairs and whatnot.
No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. That's
That's
you,
fine.
you must have the wrong person.
Okay, you know what? I completely respect that. Do you know where Mortlock is?
Oh no, my brother. He's always getting up into things.
Like what?
Ah, just general tomfoolery.
Hmm. Interesting. He hasn't been seen around the bathhouse for the last couple of days.
Oh, is he still running the bathhouse? We don't talk very often. My friend, let me get you a drink. And he reaches up and motions for a drink.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Can I borrow 13 gold?
Oh, 13. That's it. Well,
Actually, just
interesting.
8.
So you have
I'm
so you
sorry.
have come here for business.
I give you 13 gold.
I only need 8.
Oh, I give you 8 gold.
Oh, never mind. Seems your quarry's been
Competitor.
poached.
Well, I must say that if this seems to be going very well for you.
Yeah. Anyway, see that? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go give Urist 13 gold.
I
All
want
right,
to-
so the
I
debt
want
has
to-
been repaid.
What is this thing's name?
What? You don't know?
I ask it, what is your name, cutie?
In what
Damn.
language are you doing?
Infernal?
It looks up at you and says, "Don't talk to me.
Whoa.
Why? So hostile. Okay.
Speak Amric."
Okay.
Hmm. Mm.
Why is your pet so hostile?
Yeah.
So
Why?
while all this is happening,
Put
Urist
my
and
drink
Sin and
back
Percival, what are you all do?
Whenever the Kinku pours a drink, I just pick it up and I drink it and I just maintain eye contact with him.
Okay. So that's going well. The Kinku has now poured another drink and is moving it over to Hermes. Urist, roll for me a perception check if you could.
Okay. Let me get my thing open. There it goes. Perception. A 19.
19. Okay. Where did that thing go? I know it's in.
19's pretty good.
Man, I can't find it. Okay, you notice that the Kinku at one point like pours a drink as normal and then takes the drink under the table, and you hear like a little more of a pouring noise. And when the drink comes back up, it's like a little more full than it was. And as an alcohol connoisseur, you notice this. And then while
Obviously.
Hermes is still over here, like sitting next to you actually, because Hermes came over. The Kinku puts it in front of Hermes, and says, "Compliments."
I'm not drinking that. Anyway, I had no intention of.
What'd you put in
compliments.
there? What was in there?
Drink.
What did you add to the drink?
Alcohol.
What did you add to the drink after the alcohol?
More alcohol.
I stand up and I smash the table like with my fist. What did you add to the drink?
So he's like shivering back, and Amric stands up, and everybody gets real quiet and says, now, my friends, it seems that we're having a bit of an altercation. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Okay.
And
Okay.
at this point, Rhea storms straight up to Amric. And like one hand on her longsword, just walks straight up to him, looks him in the face, and says, "Where is Thavius?"
All right, that's the guy that we're supposed
That's
to question.
one way to
Yeah.
do it.
I was gonna ask her to go talk to him because it seems like I really like watching SniperGuy talk to himself. I'm gonna be honest. So
Jeez.
He says, "My dear, I'm afraid I don't know who you mean." And she says, "You tell me right now. He was seen in the company of your family's guards. So where is he?" Amber says, I'm not sure I know who that is. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave as well." And he kind of like takes a little step back, seeing this very scary armored woman with a sword. And she like takes another step forward and says, "No, you tell me right now. Where is he?" And then like looks back at the rest of you for backup.
Urist is like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
I'll get up and undo my cufflinks and roll up my sleeves a little bit, and also take a step back because I don't need to be that close.
I put my hat over my head, like over
Hell
my
yeah.
eyes.
So as the rest of you come up, she like he kind of stumbles backwards and falls over the coffee table, and she rolled a nat 20 intimidation check.
Very nice.
So she puts one foot like through the coffee table, just like kicks it and splinters it into the wall, and draws her sword and puts it up to Amaric's throat and says, "Where's Thavius?" And he stops and says, "At the manor, at the villa, don't kill me."
Crying, drenched and pissed. Oh God.
Guards! And then the guards all draw swords and look at the rest of you.
There's no need to fight now that
Yeah,
we have the information we
leaving.
want.
Right?
I mean, I'm already on the stairs.
those are the stairs down, Dahlia. No,
Are they?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Why? How? There's another down?
Mm.
What's downstairs? Wine?
Wine
find
cellar
out.
on a ship.
Dahlia just wanders downstairs during the brawl.
I-
Probably looting.
I assume 4 treasure chests.
I don't care
As
about
you
the treasure
do.
chest. You never get to keep the crap anyway, so who cares?
I got to keep 20 rations, I'm just saying.
So there's
True.
a very tense standoff happening while you guys are having this conversation.
No,
Mr.
Sen
Emmerich.
said his thing.
Can we
Mr.
still...
Emmerich, one last question. Where in the manor is he being held?
I don't know. I just know he's there. I don't even know why he's there. I just know he's there.
Great, let us leave peacefully now, please. I mean, now! Let us leave now!
I would rather you did that, yes.
Okay, I am gonna leave.
Cool.
Hmm. Which door did he happen to be taken through? If you don't
I
mind.
wasn't there.
Hmm. I
Could
see.
could you make the sword get away from my neck? Is that
Right.
a
We don't
possible
control
thing we
her.
could do?
Right.
And Rhea like puts it down and like looks a little sheepish and is like, good. Very good. And then like turns and storms out of the boat.
I'm gonna take the drink that was poured for me.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it and leave.
All right. So everybody's leaving the whole boat.
Yes.
Well,
let's
I
go
want to
out.
go check out downstairs.
Oh,
Are you
man.
serious?
Downstairs there are like cabins for people who wanted to, like, if you wanted to buy a room and stay in the room, you could do
Oh.
that. That's what's down here.
This place is cute. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
It looks like this, Dahlia.
And then as I'm leaving, that's cool. As I'm leaving, I'm just going to say you should probably check in with your brother. Mr. Hermes was telling the truth.
Oh, he knows.
Oh, I'll do that. Please leave now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Yeah,
you guys
please.
head up out of the boat, which is a great time
Mhm.
for us to take a quick break. So we will be back in just a minute. And says, okay, so we go to the villa. Excellent, and we'll demand to see Thavius. We can do that, right? You have those badges? Oh. Well, that man had a devil with him. So it seems to me that this family is evil. So we could storm the gate? I've never known anyone who just had devils. Well, yes, maybe we should, if we're going to stealth in, we could go under cover of night? You think he's already dead, so... It is true, that is true. Maybe we should go back and get him. And she, like, goes to start walking down the back of the boat. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Daggy. The small issue.
Yeah.
I fixed it. Anyway,
How long has that been happening?
they've been just now.
Since the break.
Probably
Yes,
something
it's the break.
important has happened.
4
Um,
minutes.
The
I
group
was,
is discussing where we should go.
I was thinking.
Should I
That's
go?
business
I
full
could.
session.
I'll go drag Amric out of there, and we
No.
can
Sounds
march
like a
him
bad
up,
idea.
and and he'll get us
if we
entrance.
think that if we think Amric is going to go there and tell them, perhaps they'll try and move him, and then if that happens, well, if it doesn't happen, that wouldn't be very good either. Let's just go.
I mean, we can try to sneak in, but I just don't think it's going to happen.
Do we have supplies? Are you sneaking people? Do we need to buy anything?
When we say sneak in, I really mean like we'll probably break a window and just go in through there.
Oh, okay. I've never done
I
that
was-
kind of thing, but I'll follow your lead.
I was thinking I could. I'd like to go back to my office and just pour through all my files quickly, and see if I have anything like that could get me into the Van Thamper home on a legal basis.
I'm gonna say that you don't even need to do that. You know that nobles, especially the Van Thamper Villa being one of the dukes' of Baldur's Gate, you are going to have a really hard time finding any kind of legal precedent to get you inside. And typically families of that size will hire private guards and things of that nature who will not care if you have a legal precedent unless you show up with an army. And then they might show up with their own army.
I have a question about do they have an army? Like what sort of situation?
You have an Urist.
It is unlikely that any noble person has their own army, though they likely have the funds where they could hire up a semblance of one with mercenaries given the chance.
I'm just trying to get an idea of like, in this world, how ridiculous would it be to just go to the front door like Urist wants to do?
It's not
like, are we
that
1,000%
ridiculous?
dead?
Like as commoners, it's unlikely for you to like be let in, but you're not gonna like show up. Like if you broke in and started running around in the manor house, you're not gonna be like, oh, executed on the spot kind of thing.
Okay.
Certainly there will be guards. Like that's an obvious thing, but it's not something that would perhaps be unfeasible for you to tangle with.
Okay.
I also don't think we should go through the front door. Just saying that. I'm just saying that I don't think the stealthy approach is gonna work for very long.
Oh yes, no, it will eventually devolve into the first approach.
I'm going to say about 8 seconds in, we're gonna be spotted.
And let me tell Hermes, you having lived here in the city for a while, and have been all around different places working on cases and things, you've probably seen the Van Thamper Villa. It is in the upper city. It's actually not near. It's more in the Temple District. It's kind of away from the other noble houses, which makes it a little unique. But they've got like a stone wall. They've got some gates, and it's like a reasonable size house. We're not talking like massive mansion with 30 rooms here. We're talking it's like a 2-story stone, very nice manor house.
Oh.
I have an idea. What if I went to the front door asking for quite a bit of money for the Temple of Gond, and if I was very insistent and did not move, they might require more guards to come move me, as I'm quite large.
You certainly are that.
While I'm distracting them, you may sneak in.
Have a suggestion.
What you got, Dahlia?
Like, don't we go find a wizard who knows the Amber Alert spell and locate this dude?
Amber Alert is a spell?
No.
Yes, it is. There's an Amber Alert spell.
What is it called?
Yes, locate creature. Why don't we just find him?
I'm gonna
guess Amber
that
was
he's
not
protected
lying
against scrying. That's not that difficult to do.
You're assuming that these people are smart.
That's
a lot.
Yeah, they've got a lot of money and influence.
That doesn't mean
those are definitely
that
exclusive.
I'm assuming that they would also have people to plan this shit for them. They were able to kidnap this guy with like one witness. Maybe
we just got the information as to where he's located.
Yeah, from their pissy little son.
Reyes says, actually, I spoke to a wizard about that. That won't work. It has to be someone that you've seen up close. And since none of the wizards has seen him up close, they couldn't do the spell.
Also that.
Let's go with mine.
Then give me a scroll and I'll cast the freaking spell.
You seen?
I didn't think of that. We could buy one. I've seen him.
That spell.
I've been up close. I've met him.
BTW.
You can't.
So we can buy the spell, and Rhea has seen him.
Okay, so saying that, assuming that we find him, right, using the spell, we're still stuck at how we're going to approach the villa that he's most likely being held in.
We get a warrant?
That will be rejected immediately.
Why?
Because they're nobles.
A flaming fist warrant won't hold much stock.
I'm not saying a flaming fist warrant.
The City Watch is paid by them.
I feel like, okay, well, fine, whatever. I would say I'm going home, but I can't. So
And it would be this. It would be the same scenario as Sen gave earlier. We'd show up with a warrant. They'd just bog us down with red tape while they moved him, or killed him.
Hmm.
I do
Right.
think it's a good idea to try and get the scroll. If we can
Yeah.
locate him, it would make it easier to extract him from the villa while I distract them in the front.
That will probably cost us quite a bit of money.
How much?
It's,
How much gold do
all-
we have?
How much gold do you have?
Scrolls are pretty pricey. I don't have any.
Me neither.
Depends.
I gave it all to Urist.
depends on
That's
who
right.
you
Because you
ask.
took it from me.
Oh no, I'm not saying that I'm upset that I paid you back, but I have no money.
I'm completely out of money.
I'm also completely out of money
I
because
guess I could go do some healing for money. at
I
the
have
Vintage
money.
earlier.
We
But
could
I
ask
don't want
for
to
money
spend it
from
on
the.
this.
We could
Okay.
ask for money from the guy we saved.
We could. Let's
Said
go
he's-
do that.
Well, okay.
I
Hey, is he
saved.
from a noble family?
Yes, he's a noble.
Hey, maybe he could go talk to the Thamper Villa.
Oh, for us.
Oh, we
Hmm.
could use him to get in.
As a
We could be his
distraction.
bodyguards.
Yeah, as a distraction.
But how much gold do we have? The,
None.
scro-
it
the
sounds
scroll idea seemed like a good plan, but we didn't
have-
get a number.
I have money.
So you
and
can
so
buy.
does
How-
Urist.
How much money do you have, Dahlia?
Well, if you ask the DM, it's less than I think, but he's a liar, so.
Hmm.
No,
Who
I'm
is
not.
this?
That was a very worthwhile answer.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just throwing it out there.
How much money do you think you have minus 100, which is how much gold you actually have?
I think I have 247, so therefore I have 147.
Okay.
Why are you missing 100 gold?
Because he says that I don't have the 100 because I misspoke, and so the guy didn't give me 100 gold.
Way
when you're
back,
haggling.
like 2 episodes ago, when you did the haggle,
Hmm.
the guy,
What?
Dahlia
Right,
said
I
this
have to
price.
Haggle now.
This is the whole thing. Anyway. Well, I think scrolls are usually pretty expensive. I don't know if that will cover it.
Yeah, we already established that.
I only have 18 gold. Just enough to, keep me alive for a few days.
Apparently, everyone else is gonna die soon.
I have
I-
a house.
Well, I
No.
say we don't need trickery. I say we march up to the front gate and demand to see Thavius. And if they
I
don't
like
let
Sen's
us,
idea. I think that will work very well.
kick in the
As a
gate.
distraction, he's big. He can take.
I
a
am
hit or
very
two.
big.
He's wearing 2 helmets. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Are you
I'm-
sure? Because I suspect different things happening under that helmet.
It's just more helmets. Very many.
Wait. It's more than 2. You have 3 helmet. Oh my!
It's a secret.
Oh, where are we going?
Is your head the size of a peach?
It might be.
That is amazing.
So I will follow your lead, but I would be in favor of just storming the gate. What do you say? Should we vote? Do you vote?
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know if it really counts.
Did we ever get our money from Zaj?
We're not done.
You haven't done
told
the
us
thing
to-
yet.
We did the thing. We killed a bunch of cultists.
Uh,
I'm just gonna go tell Zaj that it's the Van Tamper family. Bye. I'm walking to the barracks.
I was thinking
I-
about that, but I'm pretty sure he's just gonna tell us. Okay, now do the second part where you.
If he does, he does.
Prove it.
But if he doesn't,
Mhm.
Right. This is what I think. If it sounds like we have a few ideas going on here. Number one, though, I think we should absolutely have some scouts watching the Van Thamper Villa in case Thavius is moved while you're all off doing your weird little plans.
That
Fair
would
enough.
sound.
I think we could still do the weird little plans. That way we can just make sure everything is fine. So how's that
Okay.
sound?
Sounds great.
All right, I'll go watch,
What's this?
I'll do that too.
and okay? I'll go with
Mark.
Urist, and you can meet us there later.
yeah.
Says to the rest of you.
Sure.
I mean, where am I going?
What? Like?
You can come
Okay,
to the
what are
lodge
the
if you have nothing else, Dahlia.
Okay, great. Works for me.
So the other plan is to see what Zaj says.
Yep.
That's my plan. Y'all can
Okay.
do what you would like.
What are the other plans?
I don't know.
We're gonna go keep watch of the house to make sure his body's not moved.
Right. But what's the...
And then
Is
we're
there
gonna
no-
come up with a third plan once we see what Jacques says.
There was the plan for Sin to be a distraction, kick
Right.
in the front door and charge in, sword swinging.
Right. Well, what I'm trying to get at is it seems like we have plans that don't involve going there. Like, what are we trying to do? Like, why aren't we going there? We have other plans, right?
Because we have no
one
way of
is
getting in.
Zaj. And you just break open a side door.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. We have no way of getting in legally, and that is a problem for me.
Oh,
Because
really?
He's a lawyer.
I mean,
I don't know if that's gonna be in the cards.
you as a
That's fine.
lawyer,
I just won't go in.
Yeah, I mean, we could have Hermes also ascend, and you both can argue about things and about paying to your gods and whatnot.
Hermes, just
And
to clear
yeah.
it up for you, you have a badge from the Flaming Fist. You were specifically told by Zaj that he would clean up any collateral damage that you caused in the causing of this, in the fixing of this issue. Now, the Upper City's a little different, but the Flaming Fist still carries a lot of weight. So it's not as if they're going to totally abandon you. You have a pretty good idea that you could go stir up some shit. Now, it's a noble family, so it's going to be iffy. But it's not as if, like, you guys are going to kick in the door, get arrested, and then immediately be dragged off to the stockade or something.
Right.
Especially if you end up having proof that this family was doing things and funding, murder operations, as you seem to believe.
Seems pretty clear.
I don't know. Still seems like we're all gonna fucking die.
Well,
we all die sometime, Hermes.
You're right. I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's do Sen's plan. I liked it.
Very
Fairly.
good. Very good. My plan is very good. I like my plan.
Me too.
All right, so you
It's a
guys
plan.
head up.
It is a plan.
Through the Baldur's Gate. Up.
Again. How many
That's
steps are we getting in
Baldur's
here?
Gate.
Like 30,000?
It's like an hour every time you guys do all this. There's a lot of moving back and forth, so it's getting to be like late-ish afternoon.
When are we going to have snack? I would love to have a snack.
You still have some pocket sausages.
Do I? I reach
Yep.
in, I'm like, pocket sausage.
Do pocket
right.
sausages count as a short rest?
No.
No.
That
Okay.
would be an incredible item. The pocket sausage.
Got a monk
Eat it
over
on
here
the
trying
go.
to keep
Counts
the
as a
system.
short rest.
I don't know. I mean,
Wondrous-
the system
wondrous
just seems system seems weird. It's just like mechanically and narratively at odds with each other. Like to play optimally mechanically, I would say, okay, let's all just sit down for a quick quick break.
Mhm.
Well, it's about the
Have a quick
story.
powwow.
I know. Well, narratively, it's about the story, but that's what I'm saying. The mechanics don't serve that.
They
They're
give
at
you
odds
an
with each other.
incentive. They give
Mhm,
you an incentive
exactly.
to not.
Well, we
follow
can
you.
talk about this later.
We're at the villa. What's happening?
So you've arrived at the villa.
Very black.
Is what
It's
we're
really-
looking at.
I
There
guess
we
we
go.
did go at nighttime.
Well, it's like late afternoon. So
Just
ahead
a
of
wall.
you, there's a wall. This is the wall outside the villa. There are two doors. There's one to your left, one to your right that lead inside. There's like big knockers there on each of the doors for you to announce your presence.
Two.
So, what's our dinner plans, though? Because I'm getting real hungry.
Oh my god, just drink your booze. Okay.
Anyways. So I will begin the distraction. How about you all disperse
I'm gonna
around
go
the
with
sides or back, and I will try and get as many guards here as possible.
Hermes will walk up with Sen.
All right, yeah, I'll head around back, see what I can find.
I hate this plan.
Me too. That's why
I'm going to cast mage armor on myself. My AC is now 16
Okay.
Excellent.
because I feel bad about this.
So this is a 12-foot high stone wall
Oh no.
that is encircling the village. Says
Well,
the
this-
bird.
This is
There is who's going around to the back?
I'm going around the opposite way from not Hermes,
Percival.
Percy.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'll just show you there, Urist. Anybody else? Percy's going up.
Yeah, Percy was heading that way. Just there's nothing around the side.
There's
I'm
nothing around the side, but there
Are
is
you
another
flying? Are you like
door.
flying and acting like a inconspicuous bird?
Not
no.
like
I would also say
Wait,
that Rhea
what is
should go
that
along.
right there?
Yeah,
What's
Rhea
this
should come
over
with us.
here?
That's just like it juts out a little bit. There's a little
It's a chimney.
yeah, there's like clearly you can hear like the sounds of like an anvil in there and like a hearth and like horses whinnying. It's like a stable. You think that has some sort of like hearth, like forge, smithy kind of thing.
Is there smoke coming out of it?
Yeah, a little bit, little wisps coming up, and then there is a door right in front of you
Is
guys in the
it-
back.
Is Rhea going to?
Rhea
should-
asks you two, like, should I be with you or should I go in the back?
No, you should go with them.
Okay, and so
Will
yeah,
be.
Rhea went with the rest of you back
Mhm.
here.
Okay.
So 12-foot high wall. So Sin, what are you doing?
I'm just going to knock very loudly.
Is there a window?
There's not a window.
Okay, sorry.
All right, Sin.
Is Sen knocking on one door and Hermes knocking on the other one at the
That's what I
exact
was
same
thinking.
time?
just to try and like pull as many people as possible.
That's very funny.
Also
Or like-
trying to recruit for your own churches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah. I'm going with Tyr.
This is good stuff.
All right, so Sin, you knock on the door, and there are 3 guards who have opened the door here. I believe you can see them.
Yes.
And one of them comes up to you and says, "Yes, can we help you?"
Hello, gentlemen. I am from the Temple of Gond. I have been sent here to gather a tithe of 1,000 gold, or else I must billow the forges for 24 hours. I must insist. Please help me. It is dire.
That's not happening. Go about your business. And he like goes to close the door.
And then I'm gonna put my
Put
hand
your
right
foot
the
in.
door.
No, put your foot in the door. It's a classic move.
Please, I need this gold. They will not relent. It is terrible at the temple. Please have mercy.
All right. So while that's happening, Hermes, what are you doing?
I'm gonna ring the other doorbell or knock on the door or whatever.
All right. So Hermes, you are also greeted.
And I'm gonna be holding like my holy symbol like proudly in my hand. I'm gonna say,
Just opens the door, and you're immediately talking.
say, what know ye of justice?
No, that's okay. We really don't.
No, I insist. So that guy over there, I'm gonna like gesture over at Sen, telling you he's
What?
a bullshitter. He doesn't know a damn thing about.
Excuse me, the Temple of Gond is a fantastic god and a fantastic place.
The temple's just
Besides
full
the
of soot
billowing
and ash.
work,
It's
the
a
billowing
terrible
work is
place.
horrible.
I would like you both to roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. It's probably not gonna go well anyway, but
That's why I was with
I
you.
have bad
I rolled a
charisma
23.
with advantage.
It's great.
So Hermes rolls a 23, Sin rolls a 5. All right, so the guys with Sin are like, all right, look, you are not welcome here. Get out. Don't come back. And they slam the door shut. And meanwhile, the other guy.
My hand is still here. My hand's still in the door.
Okay. Contested strength check.
Yeah.
You'll
Please
probably roll
listen
better
to
at
me.
that. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, so they like slam the door shut so hard you go flying and land on your ass out in the dirt.
I'll try to look at Sen worryingly, but not like just kind of like, oh shit. But like, I don't want to make it seem like I care about him to these people.
Yeah, meanwhile, Hermes, the guy with you is like, really?
Yes. Yes.
And then like the other guards have started to like cluster around and are like, wait, so Tyr, tell me what is this?
Well-
and while sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, while you're doing that, I'm just going to start like, trying to talk to people on the street, be like, please help me. This manor is so
There's like nobody
merciless.
here. It's pretty barren around.
Okay, well then I'm
Yeah.
just going to start talking to Gond into the sky. Please help me, Gond. I'll go on like that.
Okay, Hermes.
I'm gonna say, well, I wasn't ready for this. Give me a second.
All right, we'll come back. And people in the back, what are you doing?
Is the
Yeah.
door open?
No,
Can we open it?
it is locked.
No rogues in the party.
I mean, you don't have to have. Do you have to have these tools to open doors?
It's a lockpick, yeah.
Look, it's only a 12-foot wall. I can scale that. That's fine.
Percy,
But like, there's no lock here. It's like
Percy
barred.
can fly.
yeah,
I
can
say
Percy,
to Urist.
Percy is already flying. Please.
Well, we both can get over. I can get over that wall too.
Okay, and I pat you on the shoulder. We know it's okay.
I'm gonna climb the wall.
Oh,
That's
okay.
you're gonna climb the door.
I'm gonna
Am I
climb the
muted?
wall.
No. Okay.
And Rhea looks at you as you start to do this and says, "Last one over is oh
Dumb.
no, what's the I immediately what happens when beer goes bad?
Sours.
No.
Skunk? Skunk?
You cry.
It's
Skunky
skunked.
beer.
Yeah, it's skunked. The people like sour beer.
No, but like, yeah, real sour beer. But
You're on. Let's do it.
It molds.
Okay, so she like it hits the wall and just starts heading up. Give me an athletics check.
Oh my gosh. How about acrobatics?
A 12.
The total?
12 total.
Okay, so she beats you up over the wall, and hops down on the other side, and like rolls a little bit, but you do make it over. Dahlia and Percival, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
Percival
go over here. I can't go. Okay. And can I do an acrobatics over the wall?
In what way are you more acrobatic than athletic here?
3.
No, I mean, from a role-playing perspective, this
Oh, I'm
seems
a
very much
halfling.
like an
cartwheel
acrobatics
up the
or an
wall.
Yeah,
athletics.
I'm a halfling, and so I'm much more nimble than I am strong. So I'm not an idiot. Why would I not play to my strengths?
Right, but how can you climb a wall
what are you
with
doing?
acrobatics?
Parkour.
Yeah, like
Can we
As-
just
I
unlock
know
the door?
that you as a person don't
No, it's
understand
barred.
how dexterity could possibly be a thing,
Just,
but
Wow.
don't
But-
insult the DM.
but this is the
Dahlia, roll
thing.
an athletics check,
No,
Roasted.
I'm
or have the
telling
bird
you.
carry you over.
The bird.
I've
can-
been trying to use my wings for this fucking wall puzzle this entire time when you're all like, I'm climbing.
Percival's like,
wasn't
but I
trying
can.
to
Okay,
climb.
okay, but
Percy
what if
flies. Percy flies over the wall and undoes the latch and opens the door.
Now you guys have seen that there
How
is
big is this latch?
there's a patrol of guards over here
All right,
that is
all right.
moving away and has not noticed you guys. But they are clearly patrolling around the area.
Is the so the doors, you said they were barred. Are there like hinges?
I mean, yeah, it's big stone doors that are barred. Yeah,
Okay, can I try and remove the hinges so I can open the door?
it not from the out. There's not like screws on the outside. No.
That's unfortunate.
Hmm.
Well, then I'm just gonna keep wailing on and, maybe pounding on the door. And maybe the other guards will not realize that I have already been helped. And they'll come open the door to see what's going on.
All right. So everybody's
That's it
through
for
up
me.
top. What are you guys doing?
All right.
It
You
looks
win
like
this
it's-
round, Rhea, but I will win the next one. Quick, foot dash to the manor.
Yeah, let's approach the house and look for an entrance.
Trying to make sure because there is an intro. Oh, right. It doesn't show up. Sometimes the
It
line.
looks like there's something here.
There
I'm
is-
not looking. I'm not cheating.
No.
but
Do definitely ask because sometimes the fancy map doesn't line up like it should, but the fancy map.
It looks. Yeah, I see a little knob there. Like
The door's
so.
not open.
No,
Right.
Percy undid the lock. He said it.
Well, I can't get in.
I can't
Oh.
get in either.
That's it. You guys didn't roll high enough for him to
I can
fly
get in.
over the wall.
don't
There
have
you
to
go.
roll
You
fly.
had to roll athletics to get
I'm
in.
in.
I don't-
Athletically fly over the hill.
I
Didn't.
refuse.
Literally just my movement.
Okay.
Did you lock
Okay.
the door again?
That's
Yeah, I
a
noticed.
door.
Right in front of us?
Yeah.
Are there any windows or other doors that we see over here? or no?
Let me see. There's some windows here for sure.
Is there someone eating dinner who just sees a big fucking bird fly by the window?
Just fly into the window.
I'm-
It's normal. It's natural.
That's a thing that happens. You just whack.
Birds flying around outside all the time.
It's perspective. It's not
I'm
really a
getting, like-
giant bird.
I'm getting like really heavy, like little Nicky vibes. Like he's in there peeping, and he's just with a tree pretending to be a bird. But he is a bird, I guess. So
I'm drawing little
Exact.
yellow lines to make sure you guys know where the windows are. Percy, you are standing right in front of one. If you would
Is
like to not do
period.
that.
Like a little hummingbird.
That's a door.
Yeah, there's a door right there.
Hmm.
So as you guys figure out what you want to do, Hermes, what's going on down here?
I'm just kind of like trying to look over their shoulders like a little bit to see if I can see my compatriots coming in behind, so I know like when I can dip out, so I don't have to sit here and like play this con for too long.
I mean,
I'm
there's
just-
a big. You just see the big stone house.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm gonna be like, so how long have you gentlemen been working here?
And they're just like carrying on general good conversation. You've like totally won them over.
And Sen's over there just screaming like, please God, no!
I don't want to billow the forges again. It was
I'm
horrible.
going to be like, can you guys like round up some guards to like get this guy out of here? Probably take like 4 or 5 of you. He looks pretty big.
Oh yeah,
Really
you know,
disturbing
we
the
get we
peace.
get the ruffians on occasion. We gotta
I will not be moved.
move away the rabble.
No one can move me. Certainly not these puny individuals.
But I didn't even come here looking for a donation today. I was here for good conversation. Remember that. Unlike the
Well, it was
Temple of
it
God,
was
I'm
a,
not
it
here
was
looking
good to
for
meet you. Do you have a card or something? What do you do?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh really?
yeah. Yeah, I practice here's my card. And I'll give him
They're all just like, yeah, okay, great. And, like one of them weirdly pulls out like a card catalog and puts it in.
awesome. They,
Don
I
does
look
not
forward
employ
to-
lawyers.
Yeah, that's why you're over there crying.
They all laugh.
How dare you?
Yeah, that guy sucks.
Yeah, that guy's. Oh.
Come over here and say that.
Oh, we might. Hey, lawyer, you want to help us beat this guy up?
Yeah, come on over here, lawyer.
Yeah, let's kick his ass.
All right, so they draw their weapons and
Oh.
head that way.
Yep, let's go.
I don't want to kill Sam.
Is this door open?
These are potential
I-
clients you're gonna kill here.
Okay.
Just so you know, Tynan.
Back to the heist crew up here.
That it's
Is
like,
this
Yeah.
door open?
Dahlia, are you opening the door?
Is the door open?
Would you like to try?
Jiggle the lock.
Yeah, I'm gonna like hunch my back like I'm an old lady.
No, we
I
gotta
got-
go quick, Dahlia. Go
Okay,
quick.
I go in. I'll go in. The door.
Yes, this door is unlocked, and let me
Okay.
describe to you what you see in here in 1 second, because I did not expect you guys to come in from this direction.
I got you, sniper guy.
Or we're about to die.
There is in this room. Okay. There are two people carrying on a conversation.
Hey.
Let's see. We'll move it here. One of them is wearing like a tuxedo with tails, and is this aging elderly man who's like mostly bald, and is like leaning over and speaking to this person who is this woman who is in a maid outfit. And they are both humans. And he is speaking to her, saying, "Now look, it's very important you're careful on the stairs. The last maid had an accident, and it was no good. So you're going to want to make sure you're very careful, especially when." Oh, I'm sorry. It appears we have visitors. Hello.
Hello. I'm a maid.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's fine.
This plan is all coming together.
Urist rushes
hold on.
into the room. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Finish what
And
you're
I
doing.
start cleaning a window. I know
Also,
there's no window.
Dahlia,
But...
describe for me for a moment how your character is dressed.
Oh, well, she took her hat off and she put her necklace inside her dress. And she's just wearing a purple cloak. And, yeah. She's got a muffin basket.
He says,
And,
"No. I'm sorry. No, we have not hired any more maids. I'm not sure how you got in, but if you could just exit."
Yeah, or at this point, Urist will walk in and
You
say, "No.
haven't been putting
We're not exiting it, but both of you are going to be sitting down in the corner over there right now, unless you want to die."
Please roll
Whoa.
me an intimidation check, Urist.
Yeah, I can do that. Here we go.
The girl in the back says, "So you're not a maid?"
24.
No.
And then she sits her ass down. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And the butler says, "Oh no," and sits down.
And
Just-
I want
they
them
both
to
just
think
sit down
in
right-
this little area right here. I'm going to corral them into that
Okay,
area.
so they scoot on their butts into that area because they are
Right.
terrified.
I take her clothes.
All right, we
Oh my God! No, Dahlia, we're just going to tie him up. It's fine.
No, I need a
These clothes will
disguise.
not
Human.
fit you.
You're a
I should
halfling?
point out.
I can make him. How? I mean, what is she?
All right,
Like,
take off
a
your clothes,
human?
mate. But I'm
Oh
going to tie you
gosh.
guys up.
Percy comes in right when he hears Urist say, "All right, take off your clothes." And I think Rhea should probably come in.
Yeah,
also.
Rhea
and we
comes in and
close
is
the door
like,
behind us.
"No."
Okay, great. But don't they have a closet with maid outfits or something?
The
We
butler
might
looks
find
up and says,
later.
"No, we have them custom tailored."
Of course you do. And I walk away.
Do you want me to rough him up, Dahlia?
No, it's fine.
It's
Okay.
just to point out here, because we keep having these weird little issues. The right here, behind where you have corralled them, there is a door.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, my
Yes.
mistake.
That's a door.
That's not a great place to corral them. I want to put them in a corner where they can't get away easily, but are also kind of hidden.
Are there no doors over
I don't know if
here?
there's something there in here.
I mean, maybe like right here by the back door. But I mean, that's by the back door. There's a stair. It's just kind of.
I will be tying them up, so they're not gonna just sit there, right? I
There's-
don't trust them to just sit there.
I've put arrows on all the doors, so you can see. There's the door you guys came
Okay.
in. There's one that Dahlia is kind of standing right below. And then further down below into the room, there are some more. Can you see down there?
Nope.
Don't you? Do you guys have any? Like, it's dark. The shutters are pulled down there.
I can't see anything at all, even with dark vision.
Yeah. Even when you walk over here, you can't see it.
That's odd. Is vision not turned on here? Vision
Must
is
not be.
turned on here.
Either way, I would like to tie them up and put them just somewhere that I'm gonna tie them up good so they
There
can't
we
get away.
Here we go. It's
Oh.
the daytime. You guys can see.
Put them over here in this room.
All right. Butler and maid. I assume that's your positions. Get over in that room.
Okay, so yeah, they scurry over there and sit down.
Yeah, and I will use my 50 feet of rope and tie them both up together.
All right.
Who else is in the house right
Shit,
now?
real good.
Skipper, thank you for that raid. So the butler looks up at you and says, "Oh, well, we have the cook, and And Mr. Thirstwell is upstairs.
Mr. Thirstwell is upstairs.
And his guards.
How many guards?
Well, outside
Answer
or
the
total?
question.
Outside or total?
The ones upstairs. I don't care about the ones outside. They are taken care of.
Upstairs there are 5.
5.
There's also, well, there's not really a guard.
What?
What?
Elaborate.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to or not.
Yes.
Who else is here?
Well, upstairs, there's no one else here per se, but upstairs there is there's a suit of armor that I'm very careful to clean. If you have to be careful with it, or it'll attack you.
Where's the dungeon?
I'm sorry?
Where do you keep prisoners?
The dungeon?
Yeah, this is a fancy house. It has a dungeon, right?
He wants to know where Thavius is. Tell us or we will
that's
kill
where I
you.
want to know. There you go.
I've worked in many a noble house. I don't think, well, some of them. This one, to my knowledge, doesn't have a dungeon.
Okay, where is your prisoner? I know he's here.
The lady, the Duke. The Duke carries on her business, and is not
Rhea,
something.
Do you want to cut off this butler's hand?
I'm sorry. Let me get to the point. The Duke
Yes.
does not make me privy to her business. If there is a dungeon, if there is a prisoner, I do not know of it. I'm here to manage the house staff and keep things clean and keep the meals coming.
Where's the Duke right now?
I don't know.
Do they have an office or?
Well,
Wait.
yes, over, and like he points, kind of like points his head over to the left, which is this area. Says that is the Duke's receiving room. The parlor, and then we have over to that door. That's the foyer, and then you pass the kitchen back there where you had us originally. There's also and like points up toward where Rhea is standing, who is looking very uncomfortable with this situation. Says that's the dining room.
What's upstairs?
Upstairs, there's Mr. Thirstwell's bedroom. All 3 of the brothers' bedrooms. The Duke's powder room, the master bedroom. The Duke has a study upstairs.
What's in the basement?
The wine cellar.
What's below that?
I'm afraid I don't know if there is anything under that.
Well, that would probably be the hidden dungeon and
That's
cultist
what
lair.
I'm saying.
The cultist
Right?
Right.
lair.
So this is how this is going to go down. You're both going to sit here and you're going to be quiet unless you want to die. Because, and I pull out a human thigh bone out of my backpack and say, this is what happened to the last person that crossed me.
The maid says,
Okay?
I'll tell you a thing if you let me go.
What's that thing?
And the butler says, you don't know anything. We just hired you. No, but I don't want this job anymore if this is going to happen.
My God.
Speak and I'll see.
Will you let me go?
Maybe.
Oh.
But if you don't let me go, the butler's going to kill me.
Well, then it sounds like maybe you should probably tell me the thing and it better be good, otherwise you're gonna die.
I've heard some stone scraping, and at one point, I was told I had to leave a room, because the Duke wanted to do something, and then I checked back into the room to see if she wanted anything, and she wasn't there.
Which room was that?
I have to check. Hold on.
What does she
What?
have to check? Her pop
notes.
pilot?
Her memory banks.
Give me
Come
a
on now.
second.
Come on now, lass.
The
A little
module.
faster. We are dealing in a very high tense situation.
Meanwhile, outside.
I've been a little
yeah.
crazy. I have a
I can
hammer.
Yeah.
only-
Meanwhile,
I can only
outside, what are you
emote
guys
so much.
doing?
I
Well,
guess
I'm
I'm
s-
kicking the shit out of this.
Yeah, let's go. This is a distraction.
All right, you guys roll for initiative.
All right.
my
Are we gonna
God.
Are we gonna fight, or are we gonna do fist fight?
Non-lethal damage.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna fight Sen. If that, just to be clear, like
Is it gonna? Are they like drawing their weapons, or are they just
They're
gonna
drawing
punch
their
me?
weapons
They were
as if
drawing
they are
weapons.
going to beat the shit out of you. Yes.
Oh,
murder
okay.
or
Well,
beat the shit out of.
Yeah, it's it's Baldur's Gate.
What's
I'm
the
I'm
difference?
I'm gonna beat the hell out of them. So I got a friggin' owlbear. Here, roll for initiative. 11.
Okay, I guess I'll roll for initiative. Oh man. Oh wait, I could just go inside, but then I'd be leaving him out here to get his ass beat.
I can
no,
handle
no,
everybody.
Hermes backs up and is like, "Good distraction."
Yeah, I'm great at this.
Sen, you're doing great.
It seems relatively in character for me to do exactly that.
Really does.
I mean, go ahead. I don't mind.
You're killing it. Just
I think Sen could take those guys.
Yeah. I have
Sen
I'm an
is a
owlbear.
martial genius.
Send in the flash. They'll get it done.
All right, so the first guard, Willow. I have so many tabs open now, you guys.
You could probably just role play this combat, right?
No,
Oh yeah.
let's beat the crap out of them.
is gonna come up here just like with his weapon, just sneering at you, and then
Bless you.
this one is gonna do the same thing and comes up and just sort of like spits on your owlbear,
Oh.
mechanical
That-
owlbear.
Really far.
That's highly offensive.
Sin, it's your turn. They dashed. They ran.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So wait. So okay. So that's why they didn't attack.
Correct.
Okay. That's fine. All right. I'm going
throw the
to
doorknob at him.
throw the doorknob at him. Let's see. I am going to. Do I? So if I'm, is engagement a thing? So like if I were to try and use my crossbow on this guy, would I still have disadvantage?
Yes, ranged
Yeah.
weapon attacks in if you are in melee, the person in melee with you is causing that to be an issue.
Okay. Let's see then. I'm not very good at melee. Let's see. So okay, I will use my I'll use a hand axe on this guy next to me.
Okay, so you draw your hand axe.
Yep. A 5.
5 is not
Wow.
going to do it.
Wow, that was terrible.
So he kind of swats it out of the way and says, "Oh, big gond lover with an axe. That's not very creative, now is it?"
Oh. Shouldn't hate on people's religions, guys.
Wow. Hey, well, I still get my owlbear. He can still do crap.
Correct.
So I'm gonna have my owlbear do a force empowered rend on the guy I just missed.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 1d20 plus 4. D20 plus 4.
And just to describe these guards, they're wearing like chainmail armor and holding spears.
Ah, okay.
That hits.
So it's
Standard guard
22.
hits.
22 hits. Yes, they look the most guardian guards you've ever seen.
1d8 plus 2. Okay. Just want to make sure I got that right. 8.
Very good. Okay, so the little owlbear just jumps up and just is like nipping at him and like slicing with claws and wings and he's like and like it like is like bleeding horribly as this thing tears into him.
As Gond wills.
Hermes.
This is
Okay.
God. You should have gave me the 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
This is
Hermes,
tough.
you could
Are you-
could
are
go
you-
and
are
murder
you
that
like-
guy. He's not expecting it.
Are you like friends with them now and you feel bad about attacking them?
No, I feel like I'm gonna get two shot.
Oh. Well,
There's only 3 of them.
There's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I'll
saw
walk up-
there were more
Fuck it.
patrolling, right? But
Right. I'll walk up
They're all-
behind this guy. And
get a Omaiwa him.
I'm gonna hit him with the classic Spider-Man hey. I'm gonna shoulder touch him with an inflict wounds spell.
I'm gonna give you advantage on this since they think you're on their team.
Yeah. Let me see. I think it's a melee spell attack. Okay.
Nice. I need to get one of those.
Sure, we'll just click this with advantage. 19.
19 hits.
Level 1, 15 damage.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Jeez. Hey.
So he turns back at you and is like, but what about tea? And then like blood just starts pouring out of every orifice on his face.
Like, take my head back and be like, ugh.
He does like the Indiana like Temple of Doom or not Temple of like Ark of the Covenant like face melts and he just like falls over and dies.
I'm gonna take my card back out of his sludge. These things cost money.
Yeah, he's the one with the card catalog.
His card catalog.
Oh yeah, that's probably got some good stuff in it.
Spoils of War.
Wow.
Ooh, there's a punch card in here with 8 punches.
The guys over here have not noticed
house?
this happen yet. And so this one is going to use his spear to stab at the owlbear.
Oh, that's rude.
10? I don't think hits.
No.
And then the next one is going to stab at you, Sin. 5 also does not hit. Sin?
Mhm. What happened to all of your bravado?
Oh, you're gonna see some bravado, you...
mhm. Let's see. What is so? I guess I'll just use the hand axe again. I really don't like it, but whatever. A 12.
It's too dirty.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
He pops it away with the spear and is like,
Yeah.
"Oh, big man, gotta have your little bear defend you, huh?"
What a dick.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's why I built
Good
it.
Job.
That's what he does.
Hermes, it is your turn, but let's check back
Wait.
in on the
Okay.
crew, unless Sin has something else he wants to do.
Well, no, my bear
It's the
has
bear's
to-
turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it is the bear's turn.
Don't forget about my bear.
I wish we could do
Okay.
I wish we could do Sin and the owl bear.
Well,
on the
it's your
initiative.
bear's turn on after your bonus action, so technically we could go inside.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What's the owl bear?
15
Whatever you all want to do.
To who?
to the same.
Doesn't
guy
matter.
in front of me.
Doesn't hit. 15 does not
Yeah.
hit. So he
Oh,
like
really?
he uses the butt of his spear and keeps it back this time.
Wow. Okay. I'm done.
Hmm.
All right. So before Hermes checking back in with the rest of the group, what are you guys doing?
What room? What room is it?
Well, there's
Tell me.
in the
Quick.
in the cellar.
on.
There's in the cellar. There's some stuff.
Oh, is the cellar?
There's
We
some.
called it, Percy.
If you go into the cellar, there's like a bookcase, and if you move the bookcase, I think I don't know. It sounded like the bookcase moving. I don't know what else could have been
Cliche.
moving.
There's always a bookcase.
Can
There's
I-
always a secret door in the cellar.
Can you let me
bet-
leave? I'll just leave.
How are you gonna leave without alerting people?
How'd you guys get in without alerting people?
That's true. She works here. She has
Pure-
a better way of getting
pure
out. She
luck.
just say she got fired. It's probably fine. Were you gonna kill this lady, old man?
What?
She said you're gonna kill her.
No, not me. I'm not supposed to speak on matters of the house.
Hmm. Right. I undo her ropes.
Okay. And yeah, she immediately is like, "Thank you," and just bolts out the back door. And when she opens the back door, you guys do notice that the guards are like kind of standing there. Like they haven't come in, but they are patrolling and moving around the house. But she just bolts straight out the back door, and you hear one of the guards chuckle and be like, "Another one."
We got a high turnover here.
We're gonna have words later, me and you. Okay.
I don't
Right.
know. Okay.
Let's go to the basement, the cellar.
Can I lock this door?
Yeah, sure.
Great, I locked the door.
Wait. I didn't ask her where the cellar is.
Yeah,
Damn it.
the stairs Dahlia is standing
Downstairs.
next to go up.
Oh well, frick.
We had
Where's the cellar?
The cellar, it's on the other side of the kitchen.
Or it's just screaming everything he
Okay.
says.
So through this door.
Yeah, I can't see. I assume they're standing. Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only door they
okay.
can see.
You be quiet, and you get out of here with your life.
Well,
That's
there's
how it works.
4 doors that we can see.
Well,
All right.
it's the only door that the.
I swear to God, if
other
I hear
can
you
see.
scream, I will come and take that mouth off of you.
Nope.
Oh.
Do you want to put a sock in? You got
I
another
put
rope.
the thigh bone in his mouth.
That's gross.
Right, let's go.
Rhea's like, really? Is that really? Did we? Okay.
Yes, it's necessary. Let's go.
All right.
It's his method.
Hermes, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Let's get it. I'm just gonna shoot this guy by the owlbear in the back of the head with a crossbow.
Just like,
Okay.
like army your crossbow. Like,
Again,
right.
with
I walked
advantage.
up to the guy and was like, "Blit," and I was like, ugh. And I was like, ooh, card catalog. And then I looked over, saw Sen like miss a couple of attacks, but he's like, he looks okay. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm doing great.
I like
Like the owlbear's doing a good job, but Sin's not. Yeah, that hits.
Wow.
Yeah, I
roll
made
roll
him.
one more time for advantage, just in case it's a crit. But
oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
yeah, nope.
Glad
Okay.
that-
And
10
damage to his back.
So that bolt, yeah, like it slices into his throat, and he's still standing, but like there is a crossbow bolt sticking out of the side of his throat. And he starts like choking, and he turns and looks, and the other guard turns and looks, and one of them is like, "Are your friends?"
Wow.
Ugh.
Very. Mm-mm.
Man, this is gruesome.
You're the one who's doing all this.
Oh yeah, I'm
The distraction squad.
We're doing a good job.
like more killing than me.
He goes and throws his spear at Hermes.
Okay,
An 18.
that hits. Yep, it ties.
All right.
3.
Yeah, so 3 piercing damage as this spear comes towards you and just sort of grazes you on the shoulder.
Okay.
Then the other guard is going to use his spear to stab Sin again.
I should not have to feel bad about this.
You really shouldn't. They're bad people. They
And
deserve it.
8 doesn't hit, I don't think.
No.
All right,
Yes.
and then he like goes to stab you, and it doesn't work. And he looks at his friend, and then he looks back over at like the melted pile of goo, and he drops his spear and says, "I surrender."
Okay.
Cool.
Good. Do we have any rope?
Yeah, I've got like 50 feet of hempen rope on me.
Excellent.
Oddly enough, let me make sure that's correct. Sorry,
That's accurate.
I'm pretty sure I have like 50 feet of rope on me. It's like the Boondock Saints. I'm like, what's all that
Well,
rope for?
But Sin, what are you doing?
I'm going to accept their surrender.
Only one
Aw.
of them has surrendered.
Oh, which one?
The one who just dropped his spear at your feet. The one who
Oh,
has a bolt sticking out of his neck is like no surrender. We'll kill you.
Really?
Oh, I thought he was dead.
No,
Okay.
he's not dead.
Yikes!
All right.
Push the arrow back out the other side. I need that.
Right. I was
I
about to
haven't heard
say.
that out.
I'm going to just say to him, if we continue, I'm going to push the arrow through your neck, and it's going to hurt quite a lot.
He says, "Wait, help me,
Heal you?
help,
Hmm?
help, help me."
Okay, surrender, and we will help you.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up behind him and pull my arrow
Cool.
out of his neck.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh, so
I'm
he's
gonna
dead.
change my alignment. I've gotten a taste for this.
What?
I'm probably
Well,
gonna ditch the evil thing though, just as a heads up. I'll just become like chaotic neutral.
all right.
That was awesome.
That's what that was.
So that one dies,
No.
and the other one looks at you both like
Just my
and
arrow.
like kind of glances at his spear and is now like totally not sure if he should have done
No.
this.
I mean, come on. Those guys were dicks.
And then he looks at the both of you and then like bolts, just goes to run.
Attack of
Ah,
opportunity.
nice choice of
Attack of
words.
opportunity.
Bolts.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Really can't let them.
I'm gonna wait until he gets so it's ranged, so I can use my crossbow though.
Sure. Well, that's not how attack of opportunity works. Attack of opportunity, you have to do melee. You can't then
really?
drop your hand axe and pull out your crossbow and attack of opportunity.
Okay. Oh, I guess I'll use my crappy hand axe again. Let's just try. I don't really care if I miss. Whatever. 20.
That hits.
Nice.
Of course.
3.
You slice him across the back and like feel like a bone break as you snap his spine with the hand axe, and he goes and he hits the dirt and does not move.
Urist is proud of both of you.
I'm not.
I don't know.
I was fine with tying him up.
Okay, so back inside.
If this is what adventuring is about, I am an adventurer.
You guys
I'll say that.
open. You guys inside open the door to the kitchen.
Yeah.
And inside, the first thing you see, like before Dahlia even moves in,
Okay.
before Urist moves in, is there is a cat standing there. And it's like a big Maine Coon gray cat.
Oh.
And it looks up at all of you and goes, meow, and then unfolds its wings.
Uh-oh.
And sort of flaps just a little bit. And like flaps enough that it can kind of like rear up on its hind legs and just like goes meow.
Cute. So cute.
Urist will not be aggressive, but I would like to approach it in a friendly manner and say, aren't you a cutie? You want some chin scratches?
Can I do a nature check?
Yes, Dahlia, please do. Anybody who wants to do a nature check who is here may.
I got a 4.
It's a cat.
It's not a cat though.
It's a cat with wings. Percy rolled an 11.
Urist is not doing a nature check.
Percy, this is what's known as a tressum, which is basically a cat with wings.
It's just a thing?
It's just a thing.
It's not a devil?
Not a devil. It's just a cat with wings.
Cool.
And it is like Urist, you go up to sort of give it scritches.
Can I walk up?
Yeah. And it like kind of nuzzles into your hand and then starts licking your hand and is like clearly looking for food.
I give it part of one of my rations.
And so like it tears into the ration and is eating the little bit of meat and then starts like purring and rubbing up against your leg as it does. But just then the cook in the room looks up and looks over at you and says, "Who are you? What are you doing in here?"
The cook wearing noise-canceling headphones.
Like there's a roaring fire in here and like pots and pans jingling, like running around. The cook is like preparing a big meal at the moment.
We're bringing food to the cellar.
What food? I wasn't told there'd be a delivery.
I have a basket. He's got a keg full of something.
It's a beer.
Hell yeah.
Give me a deception check with advantage.
It's very good.
That's real good.
I was gonna say we're cellar inspectors.
Advantage. Roll again.
Ooh, okay. 13. Yeah, and so the cook goes, "Okay, yeah, just down the stairs over there, take it down, and drop things off there. Don't mess with the cat."
You seem so nice though.
Yeah, Slobberchops is a beggar. Don't feed him anymore.
Chops.
There's a couple more people. They got some stuff.
Great. Well, I'm busy. Go
Okay,
do it.
all right. Let's go. Which door?
That goes to the bottom one goes to the pantry. The top one is the stairs to the cellar.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and just open that and that because it's the pantry and who
All
cares?
To the cellar.
The stealth. We're very good at it.
Yeah, this is going great.
The cat is following Urist now.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, the trestle.
I will call you Urist
Awesome.
Jr.
Oh my
did you
gosh,
guys
already
shut
have
the-
another cat?
You guys shut the door to the kitchen
Yeah,
when you came in?
I
Okay.
I assumed that we did.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want the butler. Like, the butler does have a thigh bone in his mouth, but I want to make sure.
Right. Okay, so you guys head down to the cellar. Hermes and Sin, what are you doing?
I'm going to look at Sen, and I'm going to say,
Great
That was
plan.
kind of fucking brutal.
Yeah, well, that was all you.
What? I guess you did not kill anybody. I suppose that's.
Yeah. My hands are clean.
No, didn't you kill the last guy?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Doesn't count
I
when they
had
run
no
away.
choice.
It doesn't count when they've already given up.
Yeah.
So I only
It was
killed one guy.
Yeah.
By that logic.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Let's knock on the door some more and get some money.
You
wanna
guys just pull the
draw
bodies
people
out?
Here and murdering them? One at a time. They open the door. I
Like,
stab them
yeah,
in the neck.
30 guards later. So now what?
Yeah. Let's just go.
Playing
wanna
a
go
stealth
inside?
game.
No, let's lure some more guards out here.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move these bodies. I'll mop up this puddle.
Well,
Wow.
let's go on the other door where
the
there's
door
no
without the corpses.
blood.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's close the door. Start knocking on it, and they're like, "Where are the
Yeah.
guards that are manning the door?" Whatever. Just
Yep.
open
We'll
the door.
go to the other door, the clean door,
This is
Just a box.
Yeah, all right.
and
Yeah,
so
okay.
I'll start pounding on the door again.
All right. And repeat that entire sequence of
All right.
Excuse me. I am from the Temple of Gond. I'm here for a tithe of 1,000 gold. If I don't get the gold, they will force me to billow the forges for 24 hours straight.
Please make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Don't forget the contested strength check if they try.
5. And I'm putting out my hand in preparation.
Okay. Contested strength check. You have advantage
Okay.
since you're ready for it this time.
Jesus.
A 10.
I rolled a 3. So he goes to
That's great.
shut the door and is like very taken aback that the door doesn't shut.
He
Looks-
rolled a 6.
While this
Not
is
a
going,
three.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on
Oh.
myself.
No fails.
Look, no, you rolled a 3. I rolled it over here.
Oh, I thought you meant
No, I rolled the 3.
persuasion.
No, 3's contested strength check from the guard.
Got it.
Very good.
He says, so, well, sir, we're gonna you need to, what are you doing, Hermes?
I'm healing myself in
Okay.
preparation.
Right, because we know how this goes.
Oh no, it's gonna be fine.
And I'm gonna walk up and be like,
Please.
I'll walk up to the door and be like, "Are you bothering these people? Jesus, he was just at
Please.
my house down the street. Don't
Please
worry
have
about this guy.
mercy. Please.
You know what? Let's kick this guy's ass."
No. Gond. This is not Gond's will.
God.
Gond requires
If this
1,000
wasn't
gold.
milestone based, set it Hermes would just be a level higher than everybody else with no explanation as to why.
All right,
Farmers
all
use
right.
guards.
Are you guys gonna do this till all the guards are gone? Is that the
Yes.
plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's shorten this let's condense this.
Yeah.
They
Um,
did it again.
I would like
They win.
Sin, you make a regular attack roll.
Okay.
Hermes, you make a attack roll with advantage. And then I'm gonna make an attack roll to see if you guys take damage.
So like, is it what, a D20 or?
Yeah, your normal attack. Like if you're like swinging with your hatchet, which you're in combat, so like close combat.
Hate my
16.
hand axe.
Take a ranged attack.
No, I'm next to them.
No, there's
Throw
three
a
of them.
dead body at them.
No, I'm gonna use the hand axe. I don't have a choice.
All right, Hermes, that succeeded.
9.
9. Okay, so
What about my owlbear?
And then
Does
let
he
the
get
owlbear
one?
do it. Let the owlbear do
Okay.
it. Mhm.
Yeah, see? 15.
That owlbear is really good.
And how
Yeah.
much? Okay, so don't worry about damage. So, in the
love it.
ensuing scuffle, and you guys do this two more times. This time and one more time. The
This is evil. This is actually evil.
You've started like you're forming a little like there's bushes outside the wall and you guys are putting the hiding bodies in all the bushes out here.
This is how you do a stealth mission.
And
It's like a Skyrim stealth mission. The guard just walked up and go, I could swear I heard something.
so
Fuck over.
so
So
two of you take 4 damage,
okay.
and then one of you takes another 4 damage, and that can be the owlbear or you guys.
My owlbear will take the extra 4, so he takes 8.
Okay, so the owlbear takes 8, Hermes takes 4, Sin takes 4. No,
Shouldn't you
no,
be at 10,
Sin
Hermes?
it doesn't take damage.
We're the
Oh, I
good
don't?
guys.
No, Sin, you do not take damage. Hermes takes 4, the owlbear takes 8, and all the guards are dead.
Hey.
And now let's go inside.
And so, like, you guys wait a minute, and then, like, no guards have come to
To the door.
patrol.
Yeah, we're
Around.
A 4th time.
All right.
So wait, you killed 9 guards this way.
12.
we just
12?
No, 9.
we killed
Okay.
9 people.
9.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. Yeah, let's go in.
Yep.
All right, so what a perfect place as you guys enter.
Oh yeah. Wow. I
Enter here.
got really into it.
What a
It's
perfect
1:30.
place for us to stop this evening. I guess, you murderers. Some of the group heading
Hey.
down into the cellar. Some of the group here at the front gate, covered in blood.
Surely
Oh,
we would
The
have
poor
already
butler's gonna be
made
like,
it.
oh my god.
wow. Just
really-
wow.
God.
See, good plan.
It was Sen's idea, so I don't feel that bad. I just
Was-
carried it out.
Hey, they attacked us.
That's true. Sen's the
I was just asking for money.
Actually, technically speaking, the other 3 times I said, let's kick this guy's ass.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to make them all come move me, like have 10 people come and try and move me because I'm 300 pounds. That was
Yeah.
all I wanted to do. Just
I
stand
mean,
there.
like 2 of those
And it
dudes
turned
could have
into this.
moved a 300-pound person. Like they're big, scary guards. They're not. That's
Eh.
not that hard.
They weren't that scary. They're all dead.
Yeah, but yeah, my owlbear also weighs a
They
lot.
got killed by a cleric. How tough are they?
Well, thanks so much to all of my players for participating. Thank you, viewers, for watching. We will be back next week with yet another episode of this show as we descend deeper into the Van Thamper Villa. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week with more Rock, Paper, Critical
Failure.
Failure.
Yeah.
Good night, Internet.
Good night.